All right, Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can everybody hear me? Mic check. I just invited Gary in. I did invite him to co-host. Let's see if we're not having any technical issues. Gary should be speaking in about 3 seconds. Gary, what's up? Yeah, hopefully this is working. Gary, can you hear me? Whenever you get a chance, you can speak.
Yeah, so I was just in the other spaces and I was like, you got about 2 minutes to impress me. And I was in there and I think his name is the Taliban and stuff. I gotta tell you, this sure as hell wasn't the 2001 Taliban. We're looking at the 2001 Taliban. And, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you mean.
After I was in that room for like a couple minutes, we only had less than 30 people, and I felt embarrassed. Like, what the fuck's going on? I feel like I'm losing my touch. And then, as soon as I come in here, boom, you're right back to normal, man. So, what's going on with you, Kat?
Hey, right now I just got done with some readings. Got a few more I got to do. It's been a readings day. Ever since this influx, we have Instagram now. We got TikTok. Things are blowing up, and it's right before the cat year, so I'm very excited about that.
Work,
With me.
work. The only one happier about you putting all this work in than me is your girl.
She's laughing right now next to me.
I know she is. No one keeps it real like me.
And she's listening to the space. She's next to me, listening to the spaces, and she's right next to me. So this is hilarious.
A double dip, man. A double dip. Anyways, we got Aaron. Whatever you do, don't let him talk. Whatever Aaron can't talk, man. Aaron can't talk. He's actually winning in Vegas. I don't want him to jinx himself, so he can't talk.
He's got 3 days left, and then it's time to be quiet.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna let him talk, man. Can't talk, man. All right. You know what? No. Don't let him do it, Cat. Don't let him do it. Don't hit that request. Don't do it.
I won't. If he gets up, it's your fault. I mean, you let the rooster up.
I'm not gonna let him in there. I'm not gonna let him in, man. We don't need any of that fucking rooster energy up here, man. Rooster energy's out the door, man. I'm gonna have to tell that shit. I got a couple of roosters around me.
Same for Reptile. Reptile, no offense, but it's just time to you gotta step back a little bit. If Reptile comes in here, I don't feel let him talk too long because that's just bad juju for right
now. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna put on a show in Vegas, bro. I already put on a show in Miami, and it was there's some videotape of the show I put on in Miami, and as the year goes on, a little bit of that tape is going to be released little by little, drip drop by drip, drop by drop. And then they're going to go through the whole round table, how this guy was at that meeting, and this guy was at that meeting, and this guy was at that meeting, and this girl was at these meetings. And we're talking about the who's who. Oh, we're about to light this shit up. I have to light that shit up.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait because I know there's more to be told from this whole story. And you have the whole angle. You got the backstage, the back scenes. I mean, I can't wait.
I told let's see, it was April. I think I put you on for the first time. Yeah, and April. And that point wasn't steady, but a little here and there. Now it's steady. So now, as I told you, when you and everyone else start getting a little bit overboard with this stuff, now we start training more people. And as the influencers come on and start plugging this stuff real quick, you're going to see how quick 40 people, I think I'm going to train about 40. You're going to see how quickly 40 people start getting busy. I expect this shit to explode. And you know what? Yeah. Who better than me?
Yeah, definitely, man. I couldn't agree more. The more the merrier. If this was Wendy speaking, she'd be like, why are you training more people? Why are you training more people? You take it away from my bag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was so mad when I started training more people. She wanted the everything, and Aaron's about to jump on the bandwagon and be a reader as well. but he still can't talk today.
Are you going to sign off on before the cat year starts? You got 3 years to be signed off on, or are you going to wait?
Oh no, he's good. He's good. He's already done readings before, man. He's probably heard me do more readings than any other GG33 member. Yeah, he's heard me doing for fucking damn near fucking 4 years.
Yeah, because people think I be around Gary 24/7. No, Aaron has had more time around Gary than anybody, probably than anybody.
Yeah, he still can't talk though.
Yeah, I can.
All that time around me ain't gonna buy him a bit of the airtime right now. But guess what? Logan can talk. Logan, what you got? What's on your mind, brother?
What's good, Gary? So
you tell me.
So I've been wondering because over the last couple days, I don't know, it just came to my mind like I should ask if since you're going to be expanding your team and whatnot, GG33 this year, are you only recruiting people within your GG3 group, or are you recruiting people outside of it? How's that working?
Well, I'll give you a very, very blunt answer. It's not just within my group. We're going to start with the top of the food chain, gold, because obviously gold knows a lot more than anyone else. The good thing for everyone else is 75% of or 70% of the gold members are millionaires. So they probably don't really care about doing readings too much. Right. Then we move down to silver, and then we move down to bronze. If for an outsider to jump, how can I put it, the pecking order, they would have to be an influencer. And I've got plenty of those as well. Now, if you're telling me you're a talented young man, what is your birthday?
August 22nd, 2001.
Hey, can you hear me, Gary? I don't know if my mic went out.
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
I'm just making sure.
I can hear you.
Make sure I didn't miss anything. Me and my girl just sat down at a restaurant, so I'm multitasking right here.
Did you hear me though?
Oh yeah, I heard you. Why don't you DM me?
DM you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll go from there.
All right. What should I DM you? Just my name or?
Brother, just DM me, man.
All right, I got you.
All right,
we'll go from there, man.
Up next, we're going to go with Cade. Cade is going to be next. He's got his hand up. So whenever Cade is ready, go ahead, man.
I don't want to waste too much time, but I do have some things to say.
And some pleasantries.
So, first of all, I just want to say I saw the tweet about the rear ending, and I actually just got rear ended. I have a 2022 Honda Civic, and you said that the person hit you was born in the enemy year. I go back to my photos from months ago, and it turns out that the old lady who hit me was born in 1956, the year of the monkey. So I just found that pretty funny. But to talk. To go on about what you're talking about with GG33 Academy and everything, it's kind of crazy how 2003, the year that I was born, I just got out of high school, and obviously that's when the mandates started, and I obviously was aware not to take them because of your tweets and a lot of other things. So me and my girlfriend ended up being kicked out of university, and it turns out that 2021, which is when this happened, was the enemy year, and I was like, damn, that was the hardest year of my life. Like, my family was trying to kick me out of the house for not getting it, because I live in Canada, so it's crazy out here with the I'm currently in that also. I was supposed to do a co-op, so it just cost me so much, but it's obviously worth it. But I just want to let you know I'm definitely saving up for the G33 Academy. I have money. I have $98. So should I just get that?
No. So you have a girl?
Yeah.
Are you with her right now?
Not right now. No.
Okay, but she's your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of giving me that $98, why don't you take your girl out for a dinner? Buy her some champagne or hell, get her a blunt, give her a massage. And say it was on Gary, because I'm going to let you in GG33 Academy for free.
Oh my God, respect, bro. I really appreciate it.
No, dude, no. You said fuck the. You said fuck the.
Bro,
My dude said, "Fuck the." That's all I need to know, man.
It almost cost me everything, bro. Like,
Man, fuck them.
Family and everything.
Fuck them. Say it with me. Fuck them.
Fuck them, bro. Fuck
there
them.
You go. They tried to converse you for the government. The government was trying to genocide your fucking bloodline,
bro,
and your own fucking bloodline were fucking collaborators in the Trudeau fucking regime. So I'm gonna make this abundantly clear, man. You did the right thing. And at the end of the day, within this decade, when all these people are gone and you're still fucking breathing this air, you'll be able to say, "I fucking told you, motherfuckers."
I thank you so much, bro. I just wanted to say, I'll definitely save it for the bronze.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You enjoy GG33 Academy. Cat, he's gonna reach out to you and you take care of that with Dale, will you?
Yeah, me and Dale will hook that up for you. So, Cade, give me a follow. I think I'm already following you. And we'll
yep. But give him 2 free months.
Okay, so he gets
so
2.
Much,
okay, so we'll make sure he gets 2. I'll make sure Dale hooks that up for you.
And to finish off, I just want to say, like, the U.S. was pretty crazy, and like that's why I can't go to the U.S. But because they still have which is pretty crazy. But to end off, the Canadian government is fucking insane. Like, they literally.
That's because you don't have guns. That's why.
I know.
If you had guns, they couldn't do this to you. Exactly. But they've already stripped your citizens of guns because you have more beta males there in Canada than we do. I remember I went to Canada and I started fucking yelling 617 out loud. Sir, you're offending people, man. Fuck you. People over there are soft. That's why I was always surprised that hockey was the national sport in Canada, because that's a man's sport. How the fuck can that be a national sport in Canada when these people are fucking soft as Charmin? So, listen, I'm not trying to act like I'm some fucking big tough guy. The fact of the matter is, compared to those people, I'll be the biggest, baddest alpha on the planet. So the Canadians are soft. They're compliant to the government. Exactly. And in all honesty, your country should be annexed. And if I'm ever in charge, you can kiss Canada, you can kiss Toronto goodbye, Vancouver goodbye. I might just say fucking take Calgary just for the hell of it. So at the end of the day, Canada is a joke. Your prime minister should be fucking arrested. He should be tried and fucking executed, because that's exactly what he is. He fucking forced that fucking killed people, and he forced it down their throats, and he didn't give it any options. So he needs to meet the same fate that he forced on others. And I'm just going to leave it like that. It was nice talking to you, my friend.
Thank you. And just to end off, thank you for everything you've said about this. I remember in 2021, you're one of the only people that would actually stand up against it. And bro, I literally woke up at 11 a.m. with a bang on the door in residence, and these 2 guys are saying that I can't stay no longer because I'm not. And it's crazy because the rate was 90% when I was there, when it wasn't fully mandated. And then when I got kicked out, I was in the 1% that actually decided to leave instead of get. And the 9% were coerced into it. So yeah, thank you for everything, man.
Outstanding, brother. Outstanding. Thank yourself for being smart enough to listen to the right person. Thank yourself, brother.
We'll definitely get you in there. And he definitely has three C, the third letter, communication. He knows how to talk. I mean, but thank you, Cade.
Yeah, he did have a good mouthpiece on him.
All right, up next we got, I believe, Martin. Martin, go ahead, and then we'll go with Shu. So, Martin, go ahead. What's on your mind?
Yo, what's going on, Kat?
I'm just chilling, man. What's on your mind?
All good, all good. I'm just here for the entertainment. Just here, came up here to give y'all some of that rooster energy.
Okay, yeah.
we don't want any of that shit.
Go down as a listener, bro.
I'm married to a rooster. I got a mom who's a rooster. I got enough rooster energy, man. But man, stay away. I know you're my best friend, but shit, not in 4 days, brother.
Go down as a listener, bro. Go down as a listener.
I'm on Team Ox after the 22nd.
Go down as a listener, bro.
I've always favored roosters over oxes, but I'm on Team Ox on the 22nd.
It's all good.
Yeah, go down as a listener, bro. Really, go down as a listener. If we won't let up Aaron, why would we let you up? Really? Wow.
I had to come up here to defend my rooster brother.
Aaron's been requesting, Gary. I mean, he's still requesting. I think we should let Aaron up.
Man, let him keep requesting, man.
Oh my god.
Hey, Gary, it was nice talking to you, man. It's the second time I got to talk to you. Been following you since 2018. So let's keep it going, man.
Mark it down on the calendar, brother.
Yep. Yep. All right. So yeah, I will go down as a listener.
All right, go down as a listener, bro. Like, really?
I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate all the kind
Do I have
words,
to
man.
title this
All
thing
right, who's
No
next,
Roosters?
Kat?
Do I have to title this thing No Roosters Allowed? Like, really?
You're having too much fun, Kat.
All right, so I think Shu is next. Go ahead, Shu, and then Myers is next. So go ahead, Shu.
Yo, what's up, Gary?
What's good?
I just want to appreciate you for putting the word out in numerology because I just caught up to you this year, and I was born in 04, so I didn't know my enemy sign was a tiger. And when I look back and all my exes, they were all tigers, so they were all just bad for me. Either way, I always tried to make it work, but it never worked.
Enemy signs, man, never fail.
Hey, but that's really all I want to say. And you still doing that podcast on the 22nd?
I am doing a lot of things in 2023. I'm actually having a podcast built right now in Miami. So we're working on it.
Okay. You know, I just want to come up here and show my appreciation towards you.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm definitely investing into that GG33. I replied to your post you made on the 10th. GG33 is in my bio, so I'm down.
Brother, listen to me. I'm gonna let a couple people in a day, sometimes one, but remember, man, there's like 1,500 people, 16 who applied. So the odds are still slim, but at least I give people chances.
No, yeah, that's facts. I'm not.
You never know, brother. You never know. Good luck to you.
Aaron's over here in the comment section saying, "Stop being racist toward roosters. Let me in." He's right here in the comments.
All right, man. All right. Let that podcast rooster in, man. As long as he doesn't talk about Jordan. If he talks about Jordan not being the best basketball player of all time, then he has to go down as a listener.
We need an NBA insider here too. Hold on.
And don't say anything about Jordan. That's the rule, man.
Especially with the cat you're around the corner. Do not do that blasphemy, I guess. Go ahead, Aaron, whenever you're ready.
That is straight heresy.
Oh, Aaron's having.
Come on, man! All this time you've been trying to get in here. Watch, man. We're at 96 listeners. Aaron came in here. That shit's going down.
157. Aaron, you got a new phone now. There's no excuses now. Come on, man.
Where's he get an iPhone 7 now?
Oh, anyway, Myers, you can go while Aaron's working out his technical difficulties. Go ahead, Myers.
Okay. Hey, man.
Oh, there he is. Well, he said, what about the Asian privilege?
Shit's been revoked.
Yeah, I think you still have the technicals. All right, Myers, go ahead.
My God, man.
Yeah, it's another listener from Toronto who may not get the. I want to thank you for that. And I just wanted to know if you could use the numerology to tell me if I'm.
You didn't get the.
Not at all, man. Fuck that shit.
Why didn't you get it?
Why? I'm trying to keep normal blood. I'm trying to keep my blood pure. I don't trust the science in that shit.
You don't trust the science, man. Never trust the Rothschild back science.
Never trust the science, man. My whole family didn't get it, to be honest, and it's because I pretty much told them.
Smart man. So listen, man. Fuck it. Give him 1 2. Give him 1 2, Kat. You're gonna get a scholarship for a month.
$1,000 fine at the airport a few times.
No, you're gonna get a GG33 scholarship. DM Kat.
Oh, you're the man. Thank you.
No, man. I hope you ain't lying to me about the. I hope people ain't coming out here and just fucking lying to me about the man. No. Hold on. I'm just gonna say something. I don't think you're lying because I don't hear it in your voice. But just in case you fucking get past my spidey senses and all that good shit, I just want to say, going against the 33 goes against the natural order. I have not seen too many people who've tried to fucking go at me do too well, with maybe one exception, but he's not doing too well now. Everyone else, fuck it. Don't bullshit me. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Other than that, my friend, I have no reason to doubt you. If your whole family didn't take it, then, I'm going to be honest with you. You're a fucking hero. I don't give a fuck what society tells you. You're a fucking hero. Everyone was a fucking coward. All you fucking pieces of shit were cowards. Grant Cardone, and the worst ones were like Patrick David Bett. He was like one of the worst ones because he knew not to get the. He's not like all these other idiots like Shapiro who took the. He knew not to get it, but he was silent as a fucking church mouse. Didn't want to say a word. That's that right there. When you know something wrong, you're no fucking different than those fucking German citizens that saw fucking Nazis just go and put Jews in the concentration camps. Or during the slave days, they would fucking give up people who were running the Underground Railroad. They would tattle on them.
Yeah, they waited for the coast to be clear. With the coast clear. Now I want to talk on space, 2 hour spaces about that. Like, really? Wow.
Of course. So if you think about the slave days when they had the Underground Railroad and they were running the slaves in the north so they could be free people, the slaves in the south so they could be free people in the north, the people who were tattling on them, the people who were telling them where the safe houses were, those are the same people who were fucking trying to tell you have to get you're a super spreader. They would tell the government that you're lying.
They'll turn on their own family.
Mark Cuban fucking called NBA security on me, talking about I'm not I can't be at the game. The level of pettiness, I almost appreciate it. Fucking crazy.
Anyway, I just wanted to thank you again, to be honest, and I thank you for the membership too as well.
Well, it's not a lifetime, man. So you only get a month. Because I like that. I thought the other guy had a better story and a better mouthpiece, but I'm still going to give you something.
We'll see what happens in the coming days and months. Where everybody never took the. Everyone has.
Yeah, I know. I swear, I swear, I'm going to stop. I'm just hoping that the very first people. I mean, those two, I'm 90% sure they're telling the truth. Some of these other people, I think I'll be able to catch. But yeah, dude, it's interesting how no one took the anymore. And it's just so interesting how that works. Before, wasn't it like even 6 months ago, people were telling me I'm an idiot?
70% of people that came
trust the science.
70% of people saying they
what happened? What happened to trust the science? All of a sudden, trust the science has some fucking knee pads, doesn't it?
Look at Dr. Anthony Fauci's nowhere to be found. It's amazing.
He's fucking gagging right now. Fauci my ass, bitch ass motherfucker.
All right, I think up next, I think it was Jay. Jay, what'd you want to say, Jay?
So I didn't take the and
no one took the work at.
Yeah, here we go. No.
The best thing is that as a 33.
No, Jay's a cool guy. I just gave Jay a reading. He's a cool guy.
But no one took the max anymore. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not trying to laugh at you, but it's just so funny, man. No one took the. Where the fuck were all these people 2 years ago when they were telling me I'm a super spreader and I'm gonna fucking die and they'll be laughing at my funeral? I'm sorry, they died. That's right. Kat, I gave fucking reading to 2 nurses in the past 4 days. And they both told me the same thing, both different parts of the country. They both told me the same thing. They never seen so many young people die. And they're saying heart attacks, strokes. But they're telling me they've never seen 30-year-olds die of heart attacks and strokes before. They know it's the. Everyone knows it's the. No one's going to say anything. Your government tried to genocide your ass. And now the fucking fourth estate is turned into the fifth fucking column. And these motherfuckers, they're going to sell you a dream. Oh, yes, it's because of climate change. Oh, no. It's the environment. No. Bad. Bad. They don't even know what the fuck it is. They'll fucking make something up. Anything but that vax. these people try to kill you, and you don't fucking took that. You should be ashamed of yourself if you took that. You fell for that shit. And I hope for your sake, the reason I'm putting all these boosters in was because the first dose didn't fucking do enough damage. I hope for your sake that's what's going on. I don't know. I just hope for your sake. It does seem logical that if they keep having you go back for boosters, some people's immune system must be a lot stronger than others, and they need that little extra push to throw them off on the cliff. You know, if you ever watch the Royal Rumble, you know, when Brock Lesnar gets in there, it takes more than one guy to get him out. You gotta take 1, 2, 3. So maybe that's what the fucking boosters are. If you're a big fucking dude or a big fucking girl, you need a couple of those fucking boosters and you take you out. So I'm hoping for your fucking sake. And you better you believe in Allah, you believe in a God, you better start praying for him if that's the case. Because I don't give a fuck what any of these people say about taking out that. The way I know the elite, there's no way whatever the fuck they're storing in the Pfizer at negative 194 degrees, or whatever the fuck they're storing in Moderna in the negative 110 degrees, you're going to be able to fucking take out with some fucking holistic fruits. You got me fucked up. Come on, man. Listen, I'm all for holistic medicine, and I know it has benefits. Shit, you can talk to my wife about that for 90 minutes. The fact of the matter is that shit's not getting rid of the. Now, the only possible thing I can think of that's within the realm of use that could be probably help you with the sound waves. Certain frequencies might be able to fucking shake that shit out. I think it's some kind of parasite, to tell you the truth. And this parasite is causing these blood clots, and it kills people in different ways. But this is a fucking parasite, especially the fucking Pfizer. You know, parasite P, Pfizer P. What the fuck are you storing at negative 194 Fahrenheit? I mean, just think about that. What kind of fucking creature, parasite, or I mean, hell, think about it this way. This is going to fucking mind fuck you guys. What about this at a certain temperature that you can actually move through different dimensions? If you have something that cold, that much of a frequency, that you can actually move through different dimensions. You guys ever think about that? This is a fucking parasite they're putting in you. So other than the sound waves, good fucking luck. And by the way, good luck finding the right frequency too. And, you know, I might look like a genius. Oh, he figured it out. No, I just have better vision than everyone else. And I see smoke further than everyone else, meaning I'm smarter. But I'm not going to figure out how to fucking do that shit. The exact frequency, I would have to fucking devote my life to that shit for like at least a week. No interest in doing that.
Yeah, not even a week.
What would Packwoods do? What would Packwoods do without me? I mean, come on now. I mean, you guys think I smoke for myself. I smoke for you guys. I'd be a fucking terrorist if I didn't smoke. Could you imagine? I'd start getting real disciplined, and I'd fucking start something completely different. This way, I'm just spreading knowledge, and everyone's happy. Almost.
All right, Jay. I'm gonna let you finish that. I think Jay got cut off. Go ahead, Jay.
Did you see Deja Rue's post about detoxing from it? What do you think about that?
I have a lot of respect for the man. You know, one of the few people I can show any respect to outside of my group. I've influenced him in a way as well, as I've did anyone else. But you know, I'm not offering any solutions. He is. So good luck with that.
And my last question was, I wanted to move to Miami, but I'm a tiger. Could I do anything to offset the monkey energy, like my apartment number, or
yeah? Why don't you live in Miami Beach? That's a cat. Why don't you live in Fort Lauderdale? That's a pig. Why don't you live in all those other areas? Why do you have to live in Miami?
No, that makes sense. I just wondered if you could offset some of that stuff with.
Why do you need to offset it? You just fucking live around it.
Yeah. So my friend's born July 25th, 2000, and that's 777, I think. So is he just injury prone forever, or can he do anything to like try to beat that? If that makes sense.
Obviously, there's certain things he can do, but of course, he's always going to be more injury prone than most people. That's not going to change, no matter what he does.
Gotcha. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hey, thanks for coming up, Jay.
And everybody go get a reading from Wise Cat.
Of course. By the way, everyone in here, Wise Cat trained under me like few people have, and he's extremely qualified to do readings. If you want one, go to him, because if you go to me, let me tell you what's going to happen. If you get a regular reading, which is more than twice of what Cat charges, you might wait like 3 to 4 months, because that's like a waiting list. If you decide to get one within 72 hours, I'm going to charge you more than 500. Again, if you want something within 24 hours, it's going to be 800. Oh, yeah, I'm an expensive fucking whore. There is no doubt about it. But, I mean, let me ask you something. If you're the best of the best at what you do, and rich people are willing to pay you that, why should you not take it? As a matter of fact, I should probably fucking raise prices. But at the end of the day, go to Cat, because he's been trained by me, unlike most people, in person. I've actually, showed him not just how to do readings, but how to read people like a book. Very few people get that. So go to him, book his schedule up, work him for me, make him understand that I don't care what year it is, slavery's still alive, and he's going to work.
Hey, man, Gary, I appreciate it.
But yeah, hey, wait, you're not working for me, Pip. You're working for your girl. What the fuck you laughing at? You working for her, not me.
She's over here laughing hysterically.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Man, wow.
Listen. All this knowledge, and you get the fucking comedy show for free. I don't know any better fucking show on earth.
I'm sure people would say, "Oh, all those testimonials on his page, they're fake. He paid all those people on his page to say good things about his readings." Really? But anyway, details in the pin tweet up above, details in the nest. If you guys need details about that, it's all nest. And actually, it's at least a 24-hour wait at this point, because demand is going up. So at least 24 hours to 48 hours at this point, because things are going up. TikTok, Instagram, demand is raising. So get in while you can get in. So that's how it works. All right. I think up next, we had...
Cat, how many followers do we have in here?
188. I think 188 we got right now. 189. That's what we're from.
188, man. I'd have at least 288, man. We gotta step this shit up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit later, but I could do it. Did I retweet this? Hold on.
Come on, man. So everyone in here got to retweet, because if you don't, I'm gonna keep talking shit to Cat, because I would have definitely had more fucking people in here if I was the main host.
Okay, it's going up. It's going up. Because I got almost how many followers? 5,274. So even I'm disappointed.
You got some pull out here now. Look at you.
Thanks to the 33, man. It's all thanks to the 33 at this point. I mean,
man, fuck all that, man.
I've been suspended 9 times altogether with all the accounts, so I should have been at 10.
I know. So all together, how many followers did you have? Like 20K by now?
At least.
So you have a 20K account.
But it is what it is. That's what I mean. I try to tone it down now, so hopefully I can grow. Like we're growing now, bro. I made some mistakes.
We growing it now, huh? All right, man. Who's next, man?
Right, I believe Brady is next. Go ahead, Brady. Anything you wanted to say?
Thank you for having me on, Cat. Nice to see you guys. Fucking, I was born November 11th, 2004. I was wondering if I could get a reading.
November 11th, 2004?
Or November 27th, I mean. I
no.
got the banger,
damn, did I just mishear that? Or did it go from November 11th to November 27th? Or is that just me?
No, it went to November 27th, correct, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know birthdays could switch that either.
8 like.
I mean, listen, the best thing I'm going to tell you is, what's it, 372 hours? Your enemy year ends.
Yeah, I had
that's of course you had a shitty year. All you monkeys have fucking shitty years. How's Kyrie Irving's fucking year been?
Right.
Will Smith, what about that fraud with FTX? Lost
Yeah.
people billions of dollars. But let's not forget, in 2016 NBA Finals, Kyrie's the one who hit the shot. The monkey hit it in the monkey year to beat the Warriors. It wasn't LeBron who did it, it was Kyrie. So again, we can not just point out to the positive, we can point out to the negative too. So having said that, I'm just want you to imagine this. This is the best analogy I can give you, so everyone listening along can play as well. Imagine there's 12 cars. They're all fucking speeding. The speed limit's 70. All of these fuckers are going fucking 85. Well, there's one cop. He's gonna pull someone over.
Yeah.
And this year, it was you. And what I mean by this year is your enemy year. You took one for the team. And now with that, your enemy energy's over. Now the Rooster's going to take one for the team. Now his ass can get pulled over. And then the year after that, it's going to be wolf, wolf, doggy time.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Brady. Up next, I think we got...
Yeah, I just wanted to say fuck the and thank you for having me on.
Well, of course.
All right, up next, we got Logan. Go ahead, Logan.
Hey, so I had a question about how it relates to the whole destiny versus free will scenario. So I remember you said that destiny is like we choose to be born a certain day at a certain place and die a certain day at a certain place. Would that mean that everybody who took the dies from it chose that path?
That's an extremely good question. And the way I'm going to answer it is different timelines, my friend. There are different timelines, and based off different timelines, yes, if someone's supposed to live to a certain extent, and then something like this happened, maybe it was a mass murderer, maybe it was a volcano that erupted. It could be any number of situations, but that's where I believe timelines come in. And by the way, wonderful question. And I don't think I can answer it to 100% certainty myself. But that's what I'm thinking, because when that situation's come up, that is the most logical conclusion, that when someone's life is taken that shouldn't be taken, just like this, what we do is we have a shift in timelines, at least for that individual itself. That's the most logical thing I came up with, and I'll be the first to tell you that thesis is not complete. Do you like my numerology? That thesis is where my numerology was like 20 years ago. But again, I don't know anyone who can give you a better answer, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, that's I couldn't come to that conclusion, so that's definitely something to ponder.
That's what makes the most sense to me, to be honest. The other person think we're crazy. That's what makes the most sense to me. Everything he said just now.
No, that does make sense. It definitely resonates.
Right, and if it doesn't, I must be the best fucking bullshitter on the planet. It's one of the two, guys. It's one of the two, and I'm telling you, it's probably the first one. But yeah, at least I'm honest. At least I tell you guys, this one I can't prove.
Could I ask a follow-up question to it?
Yeah, because that was a strong question. So go ahead.
Will the have an effect on people's soul?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. And let me tell you something. If it does, then we're really in trouble. I mean, whoa! Could you imagine that this parasite is fucking such a fucking frequency that it can affect the soul? That would be some shit. That really would be some shit. And obviously, that would be not only the worst mistake anyone made this lifetime, that would be the worst mistake anyone made in their fucking existence, from soul to soul. Definitely. How about this one? The fucking make sure that you can't do certain things. I mean, listen, it's a guessing game. All we know for sure, it's very, very unhealthy for you. That we know.
All right, I'll let someone else take the floor.
Logan, thanks for the great questions, man.
Yeah, of course.
All right, up next, we got Homelander. Go ahead, Homelander. All right,
See, this one I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about, man. Man, we just had some fucking great shit. Dude went down the whole alley-oop, slam dunk, next possession turnover. Like, what the fuck,
out of
man?
bounds. Homelander, are you there?
Hello?
Down the listener, cat.
Yeah, might be some technical difficulties there.
Down to listener.
All right, up next is head case. Head case, whenever you're ready. I'm throwing the alley-oop. I need you to dunk it, man. With a fast break, alley-oop.
Man, to the bench, coach. To the bench.
Gosh. All right.
Yo, Ryan.
Hello?
Ryan. Hold on. Ryan. Air Logic. Come out to Vegas. Enemy year over. Come on out to Vegas.
I would love to meet you, Ryan, if you do come.
By the way, people who don't know, Ryan is top 3 minds in GG33. I'm gonna make that clear. Only reason I haven't been promoting him is because he's a monkey. But he's a fucking genius, man. One of the only people besides Roger who can figure things out without me telling him.
Hey, Gary, I got a question. So
I hope it's strong.
So the work that you do is similar to what the 3 wise men do that found Jesus?
I mean, I'm not comparing myself to Jesus, bro.
I'm saying like the 3 wise men, how they say they follow stars and astrology and stuff?
I mostly follow vibrational energy. I don't really have a telescope looking at stars, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you would be able to find Jesus, the second coming of Jesus, with numerology and astrology.
For all I know, it's you, brother. Listen, I'm gonna be very blunt with you. When it comes down to all this Antichrist and all this other stuff, if there is something as an Antichrist, he was born in 2009. He was born on November 11th, 2009. He's getting older now. Once he hits a certain age, he's going to be ready. And he might be whatever this being might be. It might be the one that takes down the Rothschilds, but if it does, it might not be a pretty sight.
Okay. Because
11/11/2009, and it's an ox because the first one was Napoleon, the second one was Hitler, and the next one's going to be an ox too. Because you have to understand, the Matrix is a rat, and the rat's always going to use the fucking ox to wreak carnage.
Still there? Does that make sense, sir?
Yeah, yeah. So, and then I'd be seeing those numbers constantly at this point. I can't ignore it. It's like constant for me. I can't ignore it.
You and millions and most likely billions of people at this point. It means you're evolving, man. Honestly, Kat, this is going to sound like the cockiest thing I ever said, but it's also going to be the truest. Once you hear my voice, you will see stuff like that more and more. It's just a flat-out truth.
Thanks for the question. Also, thanks for the retweets. We're up to 214 listeners. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support.
Hey, I can ask another question, though?
No, man, gotta go. More people. Who's next?
Up next, we got DD22. Go ahead, DD22.
Hey, guys. So I wanted to know if there was any correlation between master numbers and their first letter of their name. For example, you said Ye had an 11 life path and K is the number 11. Specifically, you are a 33 life path, Gary, and your first letter is G. And then I think I'm a 22 life path, even though my number's D. And I don't think you break down master numbers, but 224 D's.
You would have to have V though to be 22. You don't have V. You have V.
Well, my question to you, sir, is how come you haven't legally changed your name to Vance or Vince?
That's a good question.
I know that's the first question. After you tell me all that and you're connecting all this, that's my question to you. Why haven't you done that?
I'll be honest with you. I'm like a week or 2 weeks into this.
Yeah, I love it, brother. Love the honesty. Love the fucking honesty. Kat, get this guy a GG33 scholarship for a month because he's being honest.
GG33 Academy, a DD22. Make sure you DM me and we'll get you into that.
Oh my God.
That's because you were honest. Because 99% of you fuckers would have started bullshitting, and I would have fucking went right through you and embarrassed you. But instead, you were honest. That's like so unbecoming of people because most of you fucking people out there are frauds. But so when someone's honest, you know what? You might get rewarded. God starts with G2, doesn't it?
I'll be honest. I was coming in here. I told my girlfriend, I said, I'm going to speak because this guy resonates with me. And she goes, you should do it. And then
what's your girlfriend's birthday?
April 26th. April 22nd, 1999.
April 22nd, 1999?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you just
you know what you do?
Disclose nines, but,
you know what you do? You know what you do? So you get her, you go behind her, and then you start giving her a neck massage, okay? And after that, she's going to be in a really good mood, and then you can thank me twice.
True story, by the way. DD22, try it tonight.
One last thing, because this has been fucking enlightening.
I'm telling you, the comedy alone's worth it. The sarcasm's really getting like pinpoint.
My birthday, 3/11/97, doubled hers. Yeah, it might be a coincidence, but
no. So I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell all people born on the 11th, man. Control your emotional energy. Don't let them control you. It's that simple, man. All jokes aside, no more sarcasm. If you control your emotional energy, you will reach the peaks you want to. If you don't, it's going to be like following a woman, in the Sahara. Good fucking luck.
Okay. Well,
that's my best advice to you, my friend.
I don't think this happened by chance, and this was astonishing to say the least.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, DD22. Next up, we got Jay White. Go ahead, Jay White.
What's going on, guys? Just want to say, GG, I appreciate you, man. Ever since I found you, man, I've been seeing 1111, like all the correlations. I'm kind of new to this, but to be super straightforward, don't really get a strong question, but it's been super tough, man. Birthday is July 31st, 1999, and it's been crazy, dog. Family got vaccines and whatnot. So
what there be crazy about, man? I mean, you came from a broken home as it is. I mean, what is it? It is what it is. You're supposed to be tested. You're right. You decided to do this, man. You decided to. I can see it right now. Not only did you have to grow up quickly, but you had to work your ass off too.
Right.
At a young age. It's like, what the fuck? And then you get no like breaks with the man either. That motherfucker's on your ass too, isn't he?
Damn right.
I'll give you some advice, my man. Close your eyes and just envision the beach, bro. Vision the sunset at the beach and you smoking a fucking blunt, because that's exactly what you're gonna be doing in about 10 years. You got a hard beginning of your life, but you know, once your 30s, 40s hit, it's gonna be easy. Like, you know, for instance, I remember in 2003, 4, definitely by 2005, I'm pretty much one of the most knowledgeable people in the occult and human history, and I'm dead broke. Cat, remember that?
Yes, I do. I definitely do. I sure do.
Sorry, man. Right when I said 2005, had to do the yin yang with the cat, but that was really troubling. And I remember I got good with the radio station, and I was like constantly on the radio station, like once a week. It was unheard of, and it was the biggest radio station in Cleveland. I'm having a name for myself. Still broke. Still broke. I remember even in 2008, the very, very end, before I started doing something in 2009, I used to go to restaurants and people would pay like, I don't know, what was it, like $50 for a dinner. And that was, big money in 2008. And part of the dinner was to get a 5-minute reading with me. So I would start it with a monologue, walk around, and these are all the people from the radio station who heard me. I would go around, walk around, and that's when I started developing the ability to, speak publicly. And definitely wasn't as good. I wish there was fucking tape. Wish there was fucking tape when I did this. But anyways, people would sit down with me, and I had to literally get through like 50 people in 4 hours. So I would just sit there for 5 minutes. There'll be a line of people. I'd just give them a reading. Like literally 40 people, maybe 50 in about 4 hours and 15 minutes. And then I have to find, time to go to the bathroom. Can you imagine waiting for me for 2 hours? And I'm like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm a fucking asshole. Why'd you have to pick me to go to the bathroom? Or hold on, I need to eat something, or I need a drink, and that I just did it like 20 to 30 times. And I can remember, like, I don't know, like, what was it, 10K, maybe 12K a year, but it was cool because I was by myself and everything. But I remember like just making like petty ass shit like that. I make that shit in a day now.
Man, it's truly amazing, man. It's truly amazing.
In a day. So what I'm basically trying to tell you is, I'm gonna start a whole economy. Okay, so people like Wise Cat and other people who are in the network, they're gonna be the ones doing the readings, and only them, because everyone else is gonna be squeezed out. I'm going to make sure it's not about just promoting myself like every other fucking person would do. I promote the network. You don't hear me saying Gary the numbers guy all the time. You hear me saying GG33. That includes everyone. That's not just me. Might be my name, but it's not just me. So people have to understand, unlike everyone else, I push the people around me too. Now, can I employ 1,500 people? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I can't do that. But I think by the end of the year, I'll be able to push it up to about maybe 80, 100, 120, maybe. We'll see what it is. But it's going to be done my way, because while I'm not, the person who invented numerology, I am damn well going to be the person who reinvented it and fucking gave it to the world, because guess what? Every other numerologist before me failed. You all had your chance. You all had it. I'm the one who took the bumps. I'm the one who was called a fraud by the biggest talk shows. before all this social media shit blew up, they were taking shots at me on old media, the radio. Glenn Beck, Michael Savage would routinely take shots at me, even though I was a conservative. And that's when you had to understand that, oh yeah, I'm definitely a conservative, but I'm not going to get any help from my side either. That was about 15 years ago, maybe even 10. Now it's very different because now I advise politicians who are conservatives, people who are running for governor's races, people who are running for Senate, Congress. I got my hands in fucking everything. So when they can suspend me all they want, which they have, and I don't have the biggest impact on social media that I should because of suppression. But you know what's interesting, Kat? As soon as the suppression got lifted, wow, look at that. Soon as the suppression gets lifted, 3K, 300K on one, 100K on another, and we have a big Twitter account as well, to the point where I can start lifting up my other people as well. So interesting how that works, isn't it,
No,
Kat?
it's all just one big coincidence. You're at 40K now. It's just a coincidence.
Always is. Always is.
Like, I don't think that.
Anyways, what's going on? Who's next?
All right, next
I just want to say real quick, man. Thank you, Gigi. You're a dog, man. Do I just keep going? Like, I don't know, man. I just feel kind of like lost. Just been getting beat up lately, but
Listen. Understand something, man. How are you supposed to enjoy the good times if you don't get beat up a little bit in the trenches, man? Like for instance, I had a billionaire get me fired from my radio job from the petty ass money I was earning. Got me fired because I told him LeBron James was leaving Cleveland and I made him look like a fool on the radio. He got me fired. You know what I did? I helped the Golden State Warriors take fucking 4 NBA titles away from his ass. It's going to be one of the greatest stories of David versus Goliath in world history when it comes out. I promise you.
I appreciate you, G. I'm going to keep going. I got you.
Yeah, I like when people piss off the snake because we get a benefit from it. Look at Tate, look at Dan Elbert, look at all the benefits we get from pissing off Gary. So thank you so much, Dan Elbert, and thank you so much, Tate, even though you can't listen right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. Up next, I think we have Eduardo, and I think Mr. Who will be next up. So, Eduardo, what's on your mind?
Yo, what's up, Gary? Wise Cat, appreciate you letting me speak. Yo, first off, I'm, like you say, one of those, like, I just started knowing about you guys, you know?
Lucky you.
I just started, I'm gonna know about you this year, like you say, you know? Like, we gonna know about you soon. Like, and it's just crazy, like, I'm slowly just waking up to everything, you know? Been asleep, you know, been snoozing
When it happened? This year?
Yeah, honestly, like, just, you know, you popped up on my feed all of a sudden, and I was like, man, like.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you right there. Do you guys remember what I told you would happen in 2023? I told you all that alpha male, bravada, the Tate, and the Tiger Year were throwing down people's throats would be replaced by people's need to know things, people's need for knowledge, people's need for education, people's need for the answers they seek. And that is what numerology and astrology provides. And that is why people like this gentleman right here are coming toward me. Because this community that I've created, GG33, frequency is at that level. And once you actually get a taste of that frequency, now you become a part of that frequency. I want you to understand something. I am different from everybody else. If someone leaves Tate's war room, they call him a child trafficker. If someone leaves someone else's shit, they start calling him a fraud. No one left me and called me a fraud. They left me because they're crooks, or they left me because they had problems with my political views, but no one who's ever denounced me did it based off my knowledge. That has never been in question. And the people who say you can find my shit on the internet, you think people will be paying me $17,000 a pop, going in my private accounts and not going out there and crying fraud until the end of Kingdom Come if I'm actually providing the same shit they can find on the internet? It's comical, folks. It is absolutely comical. I just posted 100K in winning fucking slips in the past 4 days. Yo, Zach, where the fuck you at? Where are you Trementria frauds at? Where the fuck are you? Why don't you post some fucking slips? If anyone else posts slips like the way I did, it would be front page news, and this guy would be the next Messiah. Me? Oh, fuck Gary. And because it's expected of me. You know why it's expected? Because because whether you hate me or you love me, you already know I'm at the top of the food chain. That's why no matter what I do, it doesn't matter. It's expected. When Michael Jordan goes in there and hits that game-winning shot, oh, no big deal. Because it's Michael. Because I'm at that level.
Yes, sir.
Well, gotta love psychology as well, man. Anyways, man, Cat, you think it's gonna be a problem with me getting even more egotistical in the Cat year?
No, I don't think there's any real contradiction. No, absolutely not. Of course, I'm supposed to say that too. By the way, I'm supposed to say that. That's what I'm supposed to say.
Who's next, man?
All right, up next we got Mr. Who. Go ahead, Mr. Who.
And that's a strong fucking name to live up to, because like when I actually had a TV in my house, because I don't have a TV in my house now, because my kids are not going to watch no LGBT fucking garbage. My kids are not going to learn how to hold their ankles and wear knee pads and fucking wear a dress and all that good shit, because I don't have a TV in my house. So they're not going to do that stuff. And everything they watch on our, tablets, I control. But Doctor Who, that just did me flashbacks, because I remember a series called Doctor Who, and I used to watch that shit. So my friend, you better come strong, man, because I'm getting fucking flashbacks.
Nah, I got it from a song. The song. But I want to know, like, what do you think is my birthday significant? It's 7/7/1994.
Are you asking me if you're special?
Like what's the significance of the date? Yeah, basically.
Okay. I think you're smarter than most people.
Okay.
I think you're smarter than most people. I think you're going to do pretty well with the ladies. I don't think you trust anyone, except maybe me.
Yeah, I don't.
I know, brother. I know. See, when you give me a birthday, to me, I'm not even reading the numbers, man. I'm like, I'm trying to put myself into you, into what that frequency is. I'm trying to tap into that frequency. I'm not even reading numbers anymore. I'm tapping into frequencies at this point. Tell me what your birthday is. I'm going to try to tap into that frequency.
Yeah, I have a twin brother too.
Are you the second or the first?
I'm the first.
Okay, so he's the beta.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Man, come on, keep it real, man. One of you's the beta. It's either you or him.
Nah, I might be the beta then.
Oh, wow! I would have put money on. I would have put money on him, man.
No, but give him a scholarship for being honest. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
He started this when he was like.
That's good shit, Cat. That's good shit, Cat.
So I don't think.
No, I actually went to Twinsburg. It's a suburb by where I was born, and they have a Twins festival every year. And I went there, and I just gave readings to almost 50 different twins. Just went up to him. I'm like, yo, I'm a numerologist. I just told him the truth. And from what I've saw, over 90% of the time, the first one that came out was the alpha. The second one that came out was the beta. So if that's true with you, that's something very unlikely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and the thing is, I'm sure the order of the kids probably, it matters in the imprint there. First kid, second kid, third kid, fourth kid. I'm sure there's some imprint there. Fourth kid is more, military, more, stuff like that. But, we have to.
Yeah, I have a question about
I'm a first kid.
Me too.
I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about being a little brother, man.
Me too. I can't relate.
I don't know anything about what you laughing at, man.
The little brothers,
finally, the rooster starts talking. What you laughing at, man?
The little brothers get spoiled, right?
Well, little brothers get taken care of. Either way.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. But I have a question about like you were talking about like root chakra and stuff. Like how do you like get into that stuff basically?
You got a pure heart?
Yeah.
Are you more interested in things other than just yourself?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. I truly believe that if I have a world stage platform, I can make the world a better place. I truly believe that. Now, would I get some ego boost to go along with it? Yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. But I can promise that me spreading or at least gatekeeping and dripping this information worldwide would make the world a better place. So that tells you something about intent. Now, what would be your intent?
Well,
keep it real. Why do you want to do what you want to do?
Like with my life, basically.
I mean, you start rapping to me, brother. Start throwing bars.
Well, yeah, I want to know. Well, I want everyone to know the truth, basically, of like what's really going on, what's happening.
Why?
So they can understand like if they're being manipulated, and they can make decisions for themselves. I feel like they're being lied to, like nobody knows.
Everyone, that's a common trait of every civilization, every timeline. All the people have always been lied to. Now we have TV, and back then we had circus and bread. So tell me what you want to do to stop. Like, for instance, let's say I go and I expose that everyone who drinks Sprite or any soft drink, they're doing this and it's going to hurt people. And we decide, you know what, we're going to stop hurting people. We're going to put people out of business. We're going to stop producing all this garbage worldwide. So what's going to happen? People start losing their jobs. And the people who start supplying those people who had those jobs, they start losing their jobs. The economy starts falling into shatters. So here's the thing. They have actually figured out that if you want a perfect society, when there's no fluoride in the water, when there's no BPA in the plastic, when there's none of that crap in the food, because all that stuff is put in there to make people sick, to keep the system running, to keep the system functioning. That's what people fail to realize. And if you want to stop that, are you ready to live without electricity? Are you ready to live without going to the store and getting bread, getting your supplies? Are you ready to just go out there and start hunting? Because that's what it's going to come down to. So when I hear people say they want people the truth, well, there, I just gave people the truth. Now what? You're going to give up your electricity? You're going to give up your wallet, your bank account, your church. You going to? No, you're not going to do any of that shit, and neither is anyone else.
I actually always went to like eventually own a farm and raise my own food and stuff.
Are you capable of doing that right now?
Right now,
that's a no.
No.
You have to think about it. So again, yeah, brother. Listen, what people, the truth people want to hear, and the truth you actually is the truth is two different things. Let me tell you what people want to hear. One day there's going to be someone who rises up, and he's just going to get all the people together, and they're going to march on the Federal Reserve, and they're finally going to put that economic terrorist organization under, and then they're going to let people take control of their money, and then everything is going to fall into place. And all you have to do is believe. Just believe in the higher power. He's going to give us all of the power to make this happen. That's all bullshit. And believe me, I can make that shit sound as good as any fucking preacher alive. That's all garbage.
Yeah, people do want like a savior. But
I could sell it too. I could sell it too. I could sell it too. But see, I don't like to lie to people. I am no more a savior than anyone else. I'm just one of the smartest. No, not even smartest. One of the wisest motherfuckers who ever lived. That's it. I'm not a savior. Maybe one of you guys is. Or maybe I'll end up advising 1111.
Yeah, that'd be it's just of advising 1111. I think you said you had a relative. Actually, we're not going to go into that. We'll talk about that later. Let's go to Albert. Go ahead, Albert.
Hi, Gary. Happy New Year and Wise Cat.
Thank you, sir.
I'm really excited to ask you a couple of questions. I always look up to
I'm not your first date, brother. Don't get that excited.
No. One is you mentioned something about sports and LeBron James possibly getting traded to Cleveland Cavaliers. That's a big one. I mean, if it does happen, props to you. I think that's.
I think LeBron can't force that trade because something in his contract, and I believe that the Lakers and LeBron would have to both agree to it, which would make something like that unlikely because LeBron would like to force his way out, but the Lakers, they don't really want to give his ass up. Imagine. Your dime piece, your main line, who's still the baddest bitch out there, but she got a little bit older. She's trying to make a move to a new pimp, and you can't really make that happen. So you got to kind of step on toes.
But
let me tell you something. If LeBron could force that, he'd be with the Cavs right now.
Correct. Okay, so that's the first question. If it does happen, I would say you were the first to tweet about it. That's
much
awesome.
appreciated.
The second part is about the financial markets, and you always, a lot of people in the audience are into XRP, and you said it's going to go down, crash, and what are your thoughts? Is it going to go down this year, or?
I'm going to tell you what the end game is with XRP.
Okay. The third one is, I know I
No. There's no third one. There's no third one. I give you XRP. So I'm gonna ask you a question now.
Okay.
Let's say XRP wins its battle with the SEC. So there you have a dragon versus dog. Let's say they win it in the dragon year. Mm-hmm. Let's say nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. Goes up 10, 15%. Nothing happens. Let me ask you something else. Why do they actually need XRP? Why can't the government just take XRP technology and say, fuck you guys? I'm just curious. Why can't they do that?
Okay, I like that you asked that question. Well, I do believe XRPL is old technology, 2012. It has its pitfalls. It doesn't allow native smart contracts to be in it. So I believe it's a decoy. That's my personal belief that they are.
I got you. I got you.
Correct, correct.
I promise you, the government's going to move in on those cryptos. The government's going to take what it wants, and it's going to cut you guys out. They're not. It's just not going to happen, guys. The
All right.
governments, they have made things seem so easy to say. Oh, look at all the signs. It's XRP. You know, during war, the Nazis would actually send decoys of people inside their territory, so spies would like try to go there and retrieve things, and then they just get their ass there. If you're trying to flash something really, really hard, it's most likely a decoy. They're trying too hard, bro. Just like did you not learn your lesson? They try too fucking hard. They're trying too hard with XRP. What do you think? I'm a fucking moron and I didn't see all the shit you're seeing? What do you think? I didn't see all that? I know exactly what they're doing, man. They're trying to fucking put some cheese out there. Bite down, motherfucker. And then guess what? Snap right on your fucking neck. So, no, it's not going to be XRP. I advise you to buy some Zcash instead long term, and you'll be much happier with the result.
Got it. Thank you. Can I ask one more question, please?
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, because I asked you a year ago about your reading on the numerology, but this is a rat year, and I don't know if my birthday, if this is going to be a good or bad year for me, but I was born April 1, 1984.
You sound like a rat. You really do, man. I'm not trying to take shots at you, man. You just really do, man. Cat, can you hear in his voice?
Yeah, it's really master splintery.
Yeah, man. I can. Always with the backhanded comments, my dude. No, here's what I'm going to tell you, man. You're a pretty reserved person. You're not the one to go out and about. You know, little smart, little thing, I'll put you very clever. But if you want to be successful, in 2023, you're going to actually have to socialize. Not just sit on the computer screen, but actually socialize.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your tip.
You're very welcome, my friend. Yeah, watch them hoes too, man.
Got to do that. Always do that. That's never a battle. Especially these days on American soil. But anyway, I think we have Cody up next. Did Cody speak? Go ahead, Cody.
All right. Appreciate y'all for hosting the space. Definitely one of I would say the best on Twitter. Gary, I just wanted to hear your thoughts on my birthday. Give me some advice. It's August 10th, 2004.
I mean, your bad year is about to come to an end in about 72 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, shit hasn't been going your way. I mean, you know, for people who are not listening, I don't know you, do I? And I know you had a bad 2022. Am I wrong?
You are absolutely correct, Monkey.
Of course. So, you know, imagine all these people, I mean, literally tens of thousands of people, if not hundreds to millions of people, had no idea why everything was fucking up. And then they find this knowledge, and then the light bulb, boom. And then right. You people, and you people in the fucking church want to say this shit is evil? Are you people insane? How can knowledge be evil? How can knowledge itself be evil? It is not possible for knowledge. It's the way knowledge is used. Can you use this knowledge and go out there and say, yo, I'm psychic? How about this? What if I never taught anyone numerology, never had GG33, and I just fucking put up a routine like I'm a fucking holy man, blessed by God himself. And if you give me your birthday, I'll be able to fucking connect with the almighty spirit, and he'll tell me words to give you. What do you think? I couldn't pull that shit off? I could have pulled that shit off very easily. And let me tell you something. If other people of lesser moral character had my abilities, they would have. I mean, God forbid some fucking sexual deviant was the leader of GG33. You'd be fucking hearing this shit in the Inquirer, how this fucking cult got the like 10 fucking 15 women pregnant. Because that's exactly what it would have happened. You know, I honestly, all jokes aside, numerology, astrology, I'm going to share that with the world. I'm going to push that to levels that people didn't think were possible. But, you know, along with that, there's something called capitalism. And I'm really going to hope that you guys understand that capitalism is the best system ever created under humanity. Now, could there be a better system? Yeah. Could I probably help invent something like that? Yeah. But at this point, any system that came before it, socialism, or after it, communism, does not work. And capitalism should be pushed just as far as numerology and astrology for the sake of humanity itself. All jokes aside, that needs to be pushed. Numerology, astrology, and then there's one more thing. It's called morality. Augustus Caesar, when he came to power, by the way, this is a guy who I consider the greatest leader of all time. When Augustus Caesar came to power, he instituted something called morality laws. And when Augustus instituted these laws, what happened was, you know, it was a Christian nation, but they started stoning people to death too. So if you're a woman and you caught, you know, sleeping around, you're going to be made an example of. If you're a man and you're a sexual deviant or a rainbow, you will be made an example of. So what happened was, during Augustus's reign, from the very beginning to the very end, he cleaned the fucking city up of whores, sexual deviants. And what happened was, family life flourished. Because all of a sudden he himself was not no angel, but what he was doing was he was flourishing society, and by doing that, I want you to understand what happened. Instead of one alpha with 5 women, or a couple alphas with 3-4 women, and 40-50% of society beta males not having any women and not being able to reproduce, what changed was, all of a sudden, those women who used to be with those 5 women used to be per beta male, well, now you have 1 woman, 1 man. And because 50% to 40% of society that wasn't having babies now could, all of a sudden, boom, you have a population boom. You have a population boom, and after you have a population boom, your economy can start growing. And that is what happened under Augustus Caesar. Now, Augustus Caesar himself was a sexual deviant. So his personal life wasn't up to par. But what he did for the Roman people basically allowed them to be a superpower for another 4 centuries. So Augustus Caesar as a leader is the best ever. Augustus Caesar as a person, yeah, he could probably take some lessons from me on that. But there's always a history lesson And I encourage people to study history just as much as numerology and astrology, because you have to understand the mistakes that were made in the past. People don't understand their history. Again, I just made a story in the connection of a baby boom. Let's go back to the 1950s, 1940s. America had a baby boom. Why? Because the family unit was together. Now the population is declining. That is why they start opening the floodgates to immigrants, because the people in this country are not producing enough kids to basically support the system. The system is supported by the young and the middle class. So you need the immigrants to flood the country and have them buy into the system. So you always ask, why are the borders open? Why are the borders open? Well, yeah, it's for Democratic votes, no doubt. But the Republicans ain't doing anything about it, because the companies that basically pay them money want that cheap labor that comes along with those immigrants. So the demographics start changing. And this is how you have a nation. Because remember, Rome in the very end was not Rome. Rome was half barbarian, half Rome. Same thing's going to happen to America.
All right. Up next, we got Peters. Peters, go ahead.
Hey guys. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, you sound kind of low to me. Can anybody else hear him?
Yeah, I don't like that background noise. Down to listener.
Yeah, you got to get that fixed.
Can you hear me right now?
Sorry about that. All right. Up next, we have to go with Nick 12.
You're racist.
Oh, man. Wow. What the fuck? Nick 12, go ahead.
Where's Kumar, man? I need a punching bag. Kumar, I know your bitch ass is in here on a burner account.
Yeah. Come in here, Kumar, with your real account. We need some Kumar right now. Really? Right? All right, go ahead, Nick.
Thanks, Buzzcat. Thanks, GG. Oh man, I just started getting into this stuff about like 2 weeks ago, and like, dude, like I could sit here and like listen to you for like hours. Like,
I got hella mouthpiece. I got hell of a mouthpiece. And let me tell you something, man. I'm probably like the only person who doesn't need bitches twerking, don't need to be in a fucking $6 million car. I'll pull it off just by talking. And let me tell you what the rare skill is. When you have a great co-host like Cat, someone to go back and forth with, it gets easier. It gets easier. A lot of people can pull that off. A lot of people can go back and forth. What I do when I just go on these tangents with these monologues, that is very difficult. And that's something I learned in that year. That was the first time in 2011, the cat years. So now go real hard in the cat year as well. Hey, you know what's interesting? I found a tweet from Tate's dad where he made something on 11/12/2011. He said now that he's not only a tiger, he's a snake. So obviously he knew he was born in the year of the tiger. I found that interesting because I created GG33 11/11/2011.
Interesting.
Bitch. So what does that mean? That means that bitch ass motherfucker was supposed to make it big, and I will surpass him. Believe that.
For sure, I believe it.
So what can I help you out with, man? What's on your mind?
Yeah, boss. I just wanted to know your thoughts, or like I guess a good way to move, or like what the future holds for like somebody with the birthday of April 12th, 1988.
Okay, so you're a lightweight 33. You're a 33-6. So number one, develop that mouthpiece. because I hear something in your voice that's pleasant, but you need to be better at debate, because right now you have an aura of authority, but you need to be able to do the same thing with your voice that you can do with your body language. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, of course it does. Lastly, ever since 2016, 17, you've been more on the spiritual path. I would keep going with that. Keep working on your charisma, and if you control that emotional energy, you'll be able to do good things in the world.
Wow. Appreciate that, boss.
I'm cold, ain't I?
Yeah, man. Nice.
I appreciate you, my man. People, I swear to God, Cat, people think I'd be paid these people.
You're like, it's just a cold read. How much did you pay Nick
Cold
to say
read,
that?
cold read. How am I doing it to everybody then? And you know the best part, Cat, if I'm giving cold readings, that means I must have been teaching you how to do cold readings.
Yeah, hundreds of cold readings on my page from testimonies from cold readings. Really? 45-minute, 50-minute conversations, all cold readings. Wow. It's amazing. All right, up next, we got Harsh. Go ahead, Harsh.
Thank you for letting me on.
How you doing?
And yeah, I'm doing good. How about you, sir?
Filled with glorious purpose. I guess I'm doing better than I deserve. What's on your mind?
Yeah, so my birthday is
Allah
13
Akbar.
Jan. What?
Allah Akbar! No, it's gonna be this message. Go ahead, Harsh.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Okay, first of all, I just appreciate the knowledge, appreciate the space. Thanks for taking questions.
Wait a minute, you just interrupted. Wait a minute, you interrupted Harsh. Alpha, you gotta wait. Harsh is up next. So Harsh, finish what you had to say.
Yeah, so yeah, I was asking. My birthday is 13 January 1998. So I wanted to ask your opinions about it. And then I have a follow-up question that just like this year, January 2022 will be the year when the Chinese zodiac shifts. So I was asking if I'm an ox or a tiger. That's another question.
You are an ox.
Yeah.
You could I could tell in your voice you're not a tiger, bro. Tigers have way more bass. They have way more bass in their voice.
All right. And what about the date, 13 January 1998?
My advice for you, my friend, is you have to outwork everybody. If you outwork everybody, you're going to have your bad because you're a materialistic dude, and there's nothing wrong with that. Got to outwork everybody. And guess what? You're not going to do it stationary because you're going to have to do it on the move. Develop your people skills. You have a strong fucking brain. You learn very, very quickly. But you got to develop that mouthpiece.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Did that resonate? Did you hear all that? What Gary just said?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, in last year December, I was on the Spaces with Gary. That was the first time when I hopped onto your Spaces, and since then, I've been noticing people's birthday, like why they're the way they are, and then referring back to your post about like one is this, second number is this, third is this, and then figuring out things about other people's too.
That's how it goes. That's you go down that cat hole. That's what happens. I'm gonna start calling it a cat hole.
Oh,
That'll sound
okay.
right there.
I'm gonna read it.
Right there.
Yeah, I agree that should be the change. And watch everybody start sounding like they
This
came up
a
with it.
fucking tough crowd, man. This is a real fucking tough crowd.
We gotta.
But you know, in usual Capricorn fashion, I'm not gonna blame myself. I'm gonna blame you guys. I mean, I'm not getting any applause or anything, man. You're really getting in on. You know, you're almost like if I had any feelings, they actually be hurt right now. So I'm not sure what else to say, man. But Kat, who's next?
All right, up next, we got Alpha. Alpha, go ahead. Thank you for everybody for tweeting. We have 232. We dropped a little bit when Harsh started talking. No offense to Harsh. But now we're at 232, 233. So that's what we're floating at. So we'll keep it at 233. We like that number. We're going to make it a little bit higher, though. So let's go, guys. Alpha, you up next.
All right, what's going on, guys? Thanks for hosting the space. Thanks for the info. Definitely much needed in the world. I appreciate it. I'll make it quick. So before I had any idea of any of this knowledge, I had a daughter born in the enemy year. What would be the best path to deal with a kid in an enemy sign?
How's your relationship with the mother?
Great.
When you deal with the kid from the enemy year, the best way to go about it without any numerological knowledge about the situation is to know that you're going to have a shorter fuse with these people. So try to catch yourself. Like, catch yourself trying to yell or scream or trying to discipline them a little bit harder. You really got to catch yourself, because I've noticed over disciplining enemy year child is something that happens quite often.
It's kind of funny you said that because I have two daughters and I'm definitely a little more short tempered with her for whatever reason. So that's hilarious, man.
I've been doing this for 15 years. I've noticed I have the answers to questions that people don't even know the answer to questions to, because I've done the readings, and when you pick up on things. So that's how I was able to know that.
All right. And then one more question, if I may. It's also about her, if that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So her birthday is 8/9/2021. What would be the best way to guide her with her growing up or help her?
Her environment. Got to make sure her environment, because if she's around bankers, she'll be a banker. If she's around drug addicts, that's what she'll be. Gotta be. It's got to be her environment, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, up next we got Dino Baby. Dino Baby, go ahead.
Have we ever? I'm just curious. Are there any other spaces like this where I'm just running my mouth and people come in and get readings and I do a monologue and people start laughing, or at least I think they do. Then you come in and moderate. Are there any other spaces like this?
No.
How come Zach Hubbard doesn't run spaces like this?
Zach's too busy editing his latest YouTube video about a failed prediction that won't come true, and then they'll say the script was changed. That's all the Gematria guys will say. The script was changed, and the Elite changed the script because they figured it out. So they were so advanced that they had to change the script on them.
I'm just curious about the Gematria guys. How come they don't post betting slips like I do?
No, they do, but it's like a $5 bet. It's like a big house bet. It's like a big house bet.
A $5 bet. So I'm posting 100K in parlays in like 3 days, and these guys they're not even posting those $5 bets, are they?
No, because the script was changed. So there's no point.
The script was changed. The script was changed. Like when they said Hillary Clinton would be president in 2016, right?
Yeah, the script changed there too. They changed
The script changed. The script changed. What about because the Colts and Vikings are going to play in Week 15? That means they're going to play each other in Super Bowl 51 too.
Yeah, that was the main one they were saying the script was changed for. The script was going to totally change because they predicted it, so the league changed the entire script and changed the entire playoffs and everything just for them.
So I want people to understand what I'm talking about. We're going to start from the very beginning. In 2014, I made a prediction that the Cavs would win the NBA Finals in 2016. And by the way, I was hooked up with the Warriors back then too. And I'm the one who predicted the Warriors would win in 2015. I said the Cavs would win in 2016, and they would come back from 3-1 down. Now, at this point in time, Zach Hubbard stole my prediction and started telling his geometry people that it was his. Yet I'm the one who put it out there in 2014, but he took credit for it. These are what these con artists do. So to make an example of him, I went on Michael Savage, which was one of the biggest radio shows in the country in 2016 on the day. And I said Trump wins, while he said Clinton would win. So I made a fool out of him, but they had one more chance because, that was in November. So all year on my Twitter account, it was like such a strange phenomenon because it never happened before. All year, yo, Gary, are the Colts and Vikings playing in the Super Bowl? And I'm like thinking, first time, like, oh, whatever. Second, third, fourth time, like, what the fuck is this Colts Vikings bullshit? And I eventually found out after 50 fucking DMs like this. Now I'm getting a little pissed. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And then I hear there's these gematria clowns. And by the way, the only person I support in the gematria community is Gematria Club. He is GG33 affiliated, so that means he knows what real knowledge is, unlike everyone else. No disrespect to anyone else, but disrespect to Zach and the frauds. Major disrespect to those clowns. Because they're the definition of frauds. If they're so good at what they do, how come their woman is basically controlling their bank account? I heard that when Zach gets his Patreon money, he has to give it to his girlfriend right away because he's incapable of balancing a budget. Just some fucking dumb swine. And I'll admit, he can talk a little bit. He can definitely talk because some of the best con artists can talk as well. That's exactly what the fuck he is. Everyone in this game before me who wasn't a Rothschild or something like that, they're broke. They're absolute. And you know what the beauty about my system is? Not that I'm making 6 figures a month. That's not the beauty of it. The beauty of it is that I can raise other people up around me so they can make that type of money too. See, that's the ultimate about knowledge. Not does it just work for you. Like, for instance, what Tate was doing. That shit might work for tigers. I don't know about all the other 11 signs. That shit might work for tigers. So that's the beauty of my system. It works for everybody. And you know what the snake did? I dumbed that shit down. I could even make a numerologist out of Kumar. I dumbed that shit down. And to dumb stuff down that is such elite level knowledge, I mean, I wish my hand was longer so I can pat myself on the back. You ever hear that one, Cat? I think that I'm going to use that one more often.
Did you wish your hand was longer so you could pat yourself on the back? I think I've heard it probably once or twice.
Did you? Did you? I thought I just thought about that one. Fuck.
I think I've heard it. I mean, not many.
Oh,
I think
you know what, Kat? If I wasn't the co-host, I would replace you, man. You're supposed to go along with it, man.
Oh
Okay.
man. Well, yeah. I apologize.
I know, man. I can't.
I study. I missed that alley-oop. I can't be
There
perfect. And
you
listen,
go. There you go.
I never claim to be perfect. I'm just
Come
good
on,
most
come
times, not
on.
all the time.
Come on. We know damn well we need some white privilege in this room.
Hey, we just let some in, actually.
I'm going to tell you guys something, all you liberals in here who are a little bit, oh no, that's offensive. I'm going to let you know something. Once you can throw little jokes back and forth, and Cat knows person, he knows I'm a lot more vile in person. People have to understand you got to be able to be free with people, joke and kid around, because when you can do that, everything is open. Everything can be said. That's one thing I want people to understand. Very important, man. Kat, I think people are in for a rude awakening when they meet. I think people are in for a rude awakening when they meet me for the first time.
Yes, they are. It's going to be the opposite of what they'd expect. To put it very lightly, if you're somebody with very thin skin, you probably would want to avoid that meetup. Keep it to the emails and the two Twitter messages.
I agree. If you are easily offended, you should probably admire me from a distance.
All right. Up next, I think it is Shere Khan. Shere Khan, go ahead.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good. How you feeling, man?
Doing great. First of all, I just want to say thank you guys for paying me to speak in this spaces tonight.
That's good. That's good, man.
I appreciate the check, Gary.
That was a good one.
That's good. That's good stuff, man. I appreciate it. Good shit, man. What's your birthday?
I knew it. My birthday is September 12th, 2000.
Almost couldn't figure you had 3 energy. Almost.
I did get a reading with Kat like last week, and so he gave me the whole rundown. So if anybody in here is questioning that, for sure, I sat on it for 8 weeks. Just do it. Definitely, if you got the cash, do it.
Thank you so much, Shere Khan. I appreciate the kind words, man. What's on your mind? How you feeling tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I just actually had a quick question for you guys. It's actually kind of a 2-layered question. Has there ever been a time that either Kat or Gary that you guys have knowingly ignored a sign from the Matrix to not go forward with something or not do something, but
yes,
you guys do it anyways?
Yes.
And then just to follow up with that, has there ever been a time where the Matrix has thrown a similar situation and rewarded you for acting differently?
If it did, you couldn't verify it.
True. That makes sense. It's true.
Anything else?
No, I mean, that's really all I had. I just am wondering.
No, of course I've seen signs before, especially when I was young in the game. Yeah, don't do this, and I still did it, and got my ass handed to me. What do you think? There was someone to sign up with foreign classes in 2001 and 2002. Man, guys, all you people who believe in numerology and astrology, if you were to listen to the people who came ahead of me, you would think this is all garbage. I mean, these people were so uninteresting. It was. I would listen to these people, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking bored. And I'm talking to the best of the supposed world at that time. I'm thinking how boring these people are. And then I'm thinking, wow, why are these people broke? All this shit, why they broke. And then I'm thinking, wait a second, bitch. If you're so good at matchmaking, why are you divorced 3 times?
That's the story. Oh my God, that's the story of people out here in Utah, man. It's fake happiness. Everybody out here is fake happy, and then they want to come out here and preach that they got it all and tell you how to live the life that they wanted to live. It's so annoying. But man, one last question for you guys, I guess. As a 5 life path and a dragon, what do you suggest be the best personality trait that I develop?
That's a good question. You thought about this for a while since you just talked to Kat not a while ago.
Well, yeah, I got 7 days.
Yeah, I'm sure. I would say your ability to handle a crowd.
Word. Gotcha.
I think that would be. I'm not necessarily, talking about public speaking like I'm doing, but being able to steer people in a direction. I think you'll be very good at that. And if you can do that, I think good things will happen.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Gary. You guys have a good night. Kat, you too.
Thank you so much, Shirkan, for the kind words.
When I was young, I had a friend called Kevin Washington. And Kevin was a Scorpio, so we all know what he's about. But when I saw this man work, it was the first time I realized how dumb women were. I mean, I didn't know numerology and astrology at the time. I didn't know what 7 life paths and, signs and all that. All I knew I was a Capricorn and I liked it. And I saw the way he worked over these broads, and I was so fucking impressed. He was a black dude, and he would literally go up to these white chicks and tell them, you ever been with a black dude? And obviously they would say no. And the first thing he does is like, are you racist? And he would, give me the whole game plan before we went to the party. He'd tell me in the car exactly what he'd do. He'd say, watch this. He'd say, I bet you I have her before 11:45. And wouldn't you know it? Bam, bam, bam. I seen him pull this move at least 20 times. That was my dude. That's why he was my wingman. Even though he was doing a whole lot more than I was. Motherfucker. And this dude, he was just pulling the same game consistently, absolutely consistently. Well, if you're not racist, prove it. Sleep with me. And it worked. I think he failed maybe twice out of, I don't know, like over 30 occasions when I was around. Who knows what he was doing outside, but people have to understand that women can be pressed on emotional things. If you put women on the spot, they start wanting to either, one, get defensive, or 2, they're going to comply. They want to prove you wrong. Women love to prove people wrong. That's just a free game I threw on some people. Kat, who's next?
All right, up next we got, let's see, I think the Malad, I'm not saying his name correctly at all, Malad Dio 100. Malad. Mlad.
Hello, guys. Greetings from Switzerland. How are you?
Oh, shit. A man from Switzerland, man. Yo, I need to put some money there.
I work for a bank, so we can catch up, bro.
DM me for real. If you ain't bullshitting and you're from a Swiss bank, DM me. DM me.
I will. Okay, Gary, thank you for speaking. So I just got one question.
Yes, sir.
I plan to get married, and I'm a rooster. I'm born on the 23rd August 1993. Do you have something for me? What do you think?
Yeah, under no circumstances do you get married in your enemy year. I'll give you an example. One of the best cases I've had was the minority owner for the Golden State Warriors. He's born in 1966, the year of the horse, and he got married at 30 years old, just like when you think you're going to get married. And I told him, listen, that was a bad decision. And he's like, no, Gary, I got married that year, and I made a lot of money that year. And then I asked him, are you still married? And he's like, no. And I'm like, did she take your money? And he said, yes. So what you have to understand is no matter what that woman tells you, no matter what your family tells you, no matter how you're pressured, it's the same thing as the no, I will not get married in my enemy year. You have to wait till 2024, my friend.
Thank you, Gary. That's it. I'm very appreciative.
If you need to tell your woman and she doesn't need to understand, just let her listen to some of my podcasts, and that will take care of that. You have to live based off logic, my friend, not emotion. And that's why the man has to lead most relationships.
Perfect. Thank you, Gary.
You're welcome. Maybe not so much in America with all you beta bitches around, but in Switzerland, I'm sure it's the way you still used to be. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, my friend.
All right, real quick.
Thank you also, Gary.
I'm gonna jump a line. I gotta say something real quick. We have to address this head on. Gary, there are certain numerologists on this app. We know it's 7 universal year. There's certain numerologists that are getting married this year. Certain people in general getting married this year. What is your take on it? I advise against it. What do you personally think of people getting married in a 7 universal year? We have to address this now.
I mean, it's not advisable. I mean, if people tell me, yo, Gary, I gotta get married this year, then, there's probably some dates that would be more beneficial than others. But overall, no, it's probably not the best year to get married. I mean, I still think that getting married in your enemy year is way, way worse. I think that some marriages in 2023 will work because of the energy, but overall, no, probably not advisable.
Thank you so much, because I've been standing on this hill by myself in a couple spaces, and I've been saying I personally would do it, but it is what it is. People make decisions. That's life. All right, up next, I think we have Seth. Go ahead, Seth.
Hello.
I can hear you loud and clear, Seth. What's on your mind?
All right, so I've just been gaining tons of knowledge from Gary's tweets. I looked in the Mega Pack, analyzed the tweets, and I would like some advice if I could give you my birthday, which is July 27th, 2006.
Oh, wow, you're a young one.
Yeah.
You're a young one. My advice, don't hang around trash. That's my advice. I could tell you a lot of things, but I think that if you're around the wrong crowd, that will put you down quicker than anything else.
That is crazy. Wow.
Nah, brother, I'm just the best in the world at what I do.
Like, that was so, spot on. Like, it's actually, unreal. Like, I was around, bad group of people last year, and then I changed it, and I just saw, more progression and progress and everything. So, yeah.
Happy to hear it, man. You're a Leo, man. Go out there and get yours.
All right. Thank you, Gary.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to go with Robin Hood. I mean, you got your hand up, so go ahead, Robin. You're really eager to speak. I see you left a comment, too, so go ahead.
Yeah, yo, what's up, Gary? I fuck with the movement. I was wondering if you could give me an analysis on my date of birth, February 20th, 2003.
I think you're going to devote your life to education. I think the whole purpose of your existence is to learn as much as possible. Not everything else. And I think you need to have a thicker skin and stop worrying what people think about you. I think if you do those things, you'll get pretty far.
All right, Robin Hood, did you hear all that?
Yeah, I also have another question about a date. I have a court date coming up on the 22nd. Is that going to go well? February 22nd.
What'd you do?
I posted some tweets.
The fuck?
What country are you in? Are you in UK?
Canada.
Oh,
wait,
man.
Whoa. You posted some tweets?
They were reprehensible.
You have to go to court?
They were considered threats. And
what did you post?
They were I just want to know about the date.
What'd you post?
You don't have to share the exact tweet. You can paraphrase it.
Just paraphrase it. Like what? What was it?
They were like against like government buildings.
Yeah. You can't do shit like that, bro. No matter if you're in America or Canada. Yeah, bro. Listen. That's a 4-day. That's not the good day to go to court. First thing I would do if I were you is I would ask your lawyer if you can delay it. Make up any excuse in the book. Ask him if he can delay it. You don't want to go get wrecked on a fucking 4-day. So that's my advice. Have your lawyer do whatever impossible. Fuck, dude. Whatever. Just be like, dude, you need to delay it.
Wait, Gary. Robin, you said the 22nd, right?
Yeah, February 22nd, next court date.
Okay. I'm just making sure we got the right date.
Yeah, it's a 4-day, bro. Yeah, I did the math right. Yeah, try to change the court date, my friend. That's the best advice I can give you.
All right, Robin Hood, thank you so much. Great talk. We're going to go with Michael with the Mike Tyson picture. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey guys, thanks Kat, thanks Gary. Love it when you guys have a space. I'm just wondering. I've been speaking to some of your capos, AK33, even Gematria Club, NG46, and I've been asking them, is there any significance or relevance to the initials of your birth name that you're given? Does it even comparable to your birth date? And if so, is
it comparable? No. You can change your name. You can't change your birthday, so it's not comparable. Does it have energy? Yes, but no, it's not comparable.
Yeah, no, I kind of meant in terms of meaning. But obviously a lot less.
I mean, it obviously does have meaning. I mean, it is called GG. My name is Gary Grinberg. That's where it comes from. So obviously it does have some effect.
No, that's kind of what I was wanting to ask. If I could get a quick read on a birthday, I'd appreciate that. Sorry to pile on. It's the 5th. No, it's the 23rd of the 5th, 2001.
Yeah. I mean, no, I got you. You're a pretty cunning dude, man.
What am I doing?
Based off that birthday, I'd say you're a pretty cunning dude, man. You might have to look at that as negative overtones. I have no negative overtones when I say that. What I'm basically trying to say is, everyone considers you their friend. You consider people acquaintances.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend's. I'm a 7, and so it kind of leads into another question. If I gave you my number, because you've already given me that, you've told me I was a 7 in the previous space. If I just said to you I'm a 7, is that the exact same as me giving you my birthday? Is that all you're doing? There's
No, of course not.
There's
Not even
more
close.
stuff that you're doing.
Of course. What the hell?
Yeah, no, of
You know how
course.
easy this shit would be if it was just a life path, man? What the fuck would
No,
anyone need me for?
no.
You think people would sign a non-disclosure if it was just life paths? Brother, there's so many different ways to twist and turn these numbers. The difference is because there's millions of combinations and millions of ways of doing it, there's also, let's say there's a million way of doing it, 99.999% are going to be fucking complete garbage. And the stuff that actually works, that's what I teach my people.
That makes sense, man. Absolutely. That's what I was thinking. So thank you. It's just, a little bit so I can get out. I'm joining the academy soon, but, God willing, if I fall into some money, I'll be in a bronze or a silver, but...
the academy's good, brother. The academy's good.
Yeah. You'll see me there. I'll pass the mic. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Kat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, man. All right, up next we got Espinoza. Espinoza, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Going all right. What's on your mind? How you feeling?
I just wanted to pick your brain a bit, Gary, on what you think the role of, I guess, the feminine energy is for 2023 or for the new Chinese year.
The role of feminine energy in a 7 universal year.
Yeah, or what that's looking like, the potential of it.
Yeah. No doubt. First of all, ever since the year 2000 hit, the feminine energy has taken, more of a lead role. That is undeniable in the way, society has been looking. But if you're asking specifically what it has to roll this year, I would say the same thing that masculine energy does. And that would be to learn as much as possible. Numerology and astrology doesn't have a gender. Knowledge does not have a gender. I just dropped some free game to you guys if you guys can connect the dots. When it comes down to it, you have to understand that in 7s, like in this year right now, the reason more people are interested in numerology and astrology and all this other stuff, maybe including you and some other people listening right now, is because you're actually smarter. When you're within 7 energy, everyone gets smarter. So the role in society of feminine energy, that's a long conversation. The role in a 7 universal year, undoubtedly would be to expand knowledge, maybe not on a bullhorn level, but that's 100% what it would be.
Sweet, thank you.
And and definitely, this my girl said it. She said definitely not a bullhorn level for a 7 university for obvious reasons. Because you know what 7 is, everyone. All right, so Patrick, go ahead.
Hey Gary, I think I've followed you on Twitter now for maybe a week, and I saw a tweet the other day about if you started seeing the numbers like 11 and 33 since you've followed me, you're in a good vibration. I think that's what you were saying, and I just wanted to say that. Well, first of all, what's the meaning behind that? And then second, my grandma has been, ever since I've been a little kid, I can remember her saying, always look for the number 33. And if you see it, that means, good things are happening.
That was your grandma or grandpa?
Both of them. I'm Catholic.
Oh, okay. Well, there's smart people. Following the 33 is gonna pretty much get you nothing but prosperity. 33s put everything in the position of power. The interesting thing about a 33 is it's not necessarily the king itself, but it's definitely the kingmaker. that you notice throughout history over and over and over. So
interesting. Okay, and if real quick, my birthday is September 10th, 2002.
So what do you want? My best advice for you?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, watch out for them hoes. Being dead serious with you. No, all jokes aside. People with your birthdays, the number one they take L's in life is because of the opposite sex. Especially in Me Too America. Woo! Fuck, dude. I'm happy. I'm married. And by the way, my wife at 45 still looks better than you 25-year-olds. See, that's one thing you have to do as a man. As a man, you focus on your stature and the size of your wallet. And you make sure your girl is good enough for the both of you.
That is great advice. Thank you.
All right. Up next, we got Raul. Raul, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Gary and Kat. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Raul, Raul, one of the first billionaires I ever talked to, he insisted that I take my wife to a dinner. Okay. And he told me afterwards why he did that. He said whenever he would hire a whole bunch of employees, he insisted their wives, not girlfriends, they didn't care about girlfriends, but wives came. And the reason they did is because they know that women instinctively can tell when men have potential. and women who are more on the attractive side, they can really tell who has the potential. So they basically said by judging your wife, they know how good your mouthpiece is. Right. This is how people at the very top of the game think. Now, what's your question, my friend?
Yeah, I'm from India, and there is huge fan following of you, Gary, in India also.
I appreciate that, and I want you to know that my influence in India goes to the highest levels of government.
Okay.
India, I do not have trouble having influence in. I also want to say there's someone called AK Astrology. I think that's his name. That's that Ashwin's name now.
Yeah, he changed it.
I think it's AK Astrology. His name is Ashwin. He's my top student in India. Make sure everyone follows him as well, because he is one of my top 10. No doubt, 100%.
That's great. We'll follow him. So my birthday is 7th of July, 771995. Any advice you can give?
Yeah, you're definitely a fucking old soul, man. There's no doubt about it. You've been around the block to get that birthday. I mean, you definitely been reincarnated quite a few times. I mean, the lesson for you would be the lesson for everyone else. I do think that you're going to do very well in India. India is a pig nation, and you're a pig. So people who are in pig nations, who are pigs, do very well, just like in America, monkeys do well in the monkey nation.
That's great, Gary. Thanks for your advice and time.
Of course, man. One more thing, man. Always be careful for the man. He's not your friend.
All right. We'll take care of it.
Thank you so much, Raul, man. We're up to what, 260?
Yeah.
264 listeners now, so the listeners are going up. The space is actually going at a good momentum now. So now we're going to go up next to Thomas. Thomas, I think you have the Jordan Bedford picture. Go ahead,
man,
Thomas.
That's Jordan. He's the funny guy. Anyway, Gary, just wondering, can you tell off someone's birthday their career path, like how much money they're going to make, how attractive someone is, all off a birthday?
To a sense, like for instance, 5 is the number of a good look. So if someone's born on the 5th, 14th, 23rd, good chance they're pretty attractive. There's other things that you could look for that I just don't really want to go into that, could say someone's attractive or someone's going to be rich, or not that someone's going to be rich, but someone's going to be rich when they're a certain age and certain time frame. So yeah, you could do all of that shit.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's see how successful I'll be, or if any of those categories. So I've got 21st of March, 2003.
Yeah, so just like the last one, you're an 11 life path. So while you're a young kid, you're always going to be an old soul. So I'm going to give you the same advice I told the last guy. Control your emotions, man. That's what it comes down to you, because you're an emotional person. And if you're not able to control your emotions, then you might be a detriment to society. If you can't control your emotions, you're going to do nothing but good things. So, I mean, it's honestly up to you.
Sweet. All right. Cheers, mate.
Yep.
Yep, I'm trying to get to everybody. We have, 36 requests. So, guys, I see you all in here. I see the DMs. It's nothing personal. There's 36 people, okay? One at a time. There's only so many people we can have up here. All right, up next is Raj22. Go ahead, Raj.
Hey, thank you, Vice Cat. I'm from India, and I just want to tell that I was born in a monkey year, and last year was pretty rough for me. My school tried to get me the. It was my last year, but I dropped out of the school, and my grandma also passed last year, so it was pretty rough. And I just want to ask about.
Did your grandma take the?
No, she didn't. She was paralyzed. She had multiple strokes. That's why.
Sounds like that she took something else. What's your question, my friend?
Yeah, my birthday is 27 July 2004.
You got to trust somebody in your life, brother. You don't trust anybody. Gotta trust somebody.
Right. I'm an introvert, so that's very relatable.
So I'm gonna tell you something. If there's one thing you can trust GG33. Go through the hashtags. You can Cat, if you go to him, he'll tell you how to find 2 free ebooks by GG33.
I'm checking those out already. I looked this up like a week ago. So
yeah.
I'm into this already.
Okay, so the hashtag goes back 10 years. There's PDFs. There's a lot of stuff out there, my friend. If you can afford it, GG33 Academy is the next step. But again, you don't have to pay me anything to learn from me. There's plenty of free information on there.
I just turned 18, so when I will have an account or something, I will definitely try to join the academy. And that will, it's very good. Like, I'm very impressed. I just found out about you last year when everything was literally bad for me. Like, right now I'm like not very good in position, so I'm really going through it. It's ending like in 2 days. It's 19 here, 19 January here in India. I'm trying to go through it. So that's all. Thank you, Gary.
Take care, my friend.
Up next, we have, I believe it's Elio. With the anime picture. Go ahead, Elio.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Wisecat. This is awesome talking to you guys. But I have a quick story to share. What led me back to you guys, because I got introduced to you like 2 months ago. I forgot what TikTok I saw, and I researched you, and everything you say just makes complete freaking sense to me. And like a week ago, I had to buy new dress shoes for a funeral, and when I got home with the new dress shoes, I looked at the bottom of it, and it had 33 written on the bottom of it, which I thought was crazy. So the first person I thought it was you, GG33. And I guess my question for you is that I finally want to start my YouTube channel and start building a personal brand, and I know the wealth I can create, and I want to inspire and make people laugh. And I just wanted to give you my birthday and maybe get some advice. It's November 23rd, 1996.
Yeah, you could probably pull it off. Yes.
All right, that's all I need to hear.
Start on the 23rd. You're gonna have to put in a lot of work, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking at your birthday. Yeah, I think you can pull it off.
All right, cool. And I'm definitely gonna sign up for the academy. I've never been so drawn to something. The numerology and astrology is extremely interesting to me.
Because it's real.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that like I guess turned me off from it was those crazy astrology bitches with their crystals and shit.
Yeah,
The
I
way
ain't no
they
fuck.
portray it.
I'm not a hoe with a crystal ball, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a feminist. I'm not one of these. Listen. That's what I came up against, because I'm able to wield so much influence now, I can put people to work under me. Beautiful.
Yep. Thank you so much again. This is awesome.
Much appreciated. Kat, you still here? Who's next?
I know I'm asleep. No, I'm just joking. We have Saruto. Saruto, you've been begging. I know you've been trying to get up here. Not begging, but you've been trying to get up here for what? A minute. So I'll let you back in. I think you have connection. It's just Saruto. Go ahead. Saruto, whenever you're ready. So Saruto with the Naruto icon. Leaf Village. You go ahead. Great talk, Saruto. Great talk. Let's go with Meadow Fingers next. Meadow Fingers 8, what's up? Another great talk. Great. There's so much inspiration going on in these spaces. Prosper, go ahead.
Hello?
Yep, you're up. Go ahead, Prosper.
Okay, perfect.
What's on your mind?
Wise Cat, thank you for the opportunity. Gary, I have a quick question for you. So what I actually had in mind was I'm kind of just kind of wondering about just my birthday in general. I've spoken to some astrologists and maybe some fake numerologists or whatnot. Like, I don't think there's a lot of people who are pretty genuine in the industry, and I don't know, they just don't know maybe what they're
all
talking about.
frauds, man. They're all frauds.
And they said some things, and they've like in a way kind of inspired this kind of fear regarding my just my birthday in general.
Did
And I just
they
want to
tell?
clear it up.
Hold on. Did they tell you you're cursed? Did they tell you there's some kind of negative
something
energy?
along those
Yeah. Hold on. They told you you're cursed, and they told you there's some negative energy, and then they told you they could cleanse you. That sound about right?
I have to pay like a crazy amount or whatever.
Yes, man. Man, tell these people to go fuck themselves, man.
I mean, that's what I did, but at the same time, it got me
this is what
thinking, 'cause there's a
gypsies do.
couple of them too.
This is what gypsies do, man. This is how gypsies run game, man. They tell you something's wrong with you. They tell you have negative energy, and all of a sudden they have the cure. They can come in here and they can say "ooga ooga" or whatever the fuck bullshit they be saying, and they'll cure you, man. This is garbage. And if you give these people any money, it's nonsense.
But why are they not getting shut down, or like why are they not like someone taking action against these people?
What type of action are you gonna do? They'll just open a new Twitter account.
Okay, I guess fair enough. Like, you know, the crypto scammers or whatever, they're getting put on blast or whatnot.
Of course. But you know, I've already done 30,000 readings. Kat, how many readings have you done in the past 10 months?
Oh man, I'm up to. I mean, this. I have to go look at my log.
We up to 400 at least.
At
300.
At least it's at least 300.
Okay. So again, I haven't heard any complaints about Kat from him doing a reading. No one came back to me and said, "Yo, this dude's trash." As a matter of fact, I get the complete opposite. I see people praising his ass. So that's
Gary, the secret is I paid them all.
Of course. That'd be something. You're actually the one getting paid for doing it. What people have to understand is just because they're too dumb to understand something doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me translate that for the slow people. Just because you are slow doesn't mean we have to be, you motherfucking morons. Okay, go ahead. Your show, Cat.
All right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
sorry.
Yes. So go ahead, Prosper. Finish your thought. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, so I just wanted to kind of give you my birthday to see kind of like maybe what you know or like anything you kind of share with me.
Give it to me, man.
So it's January 31st, 2001.
I mean, what do you want me to tell you, man? Go get your fucking bag.
That's it? Bro, I mean that's all that really kind of, matters in a sense of like kind of what I want to achieve.
So hold on. You just told me that's all that really matters, but right before that you said that's it.
That's it?
I mean, I just cut to the point, man. I know exactly what you want.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, if I look at your birthday and you want to talk about broads, I'd probably say it. Maybe some people want to talk about family. I know what you want to talk about. You want to talk about your bag, because no matter what I tell you, you're always going to judge yourself by the size of your bank account. It is what it is.
That's it, though? That's it? No, I'm just joking. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering if there's like anything more, because you guys are pretty, knowledgeable.
Listen, if you think I'm gonna, go through and give everyone the type of reading I do, pretty much 10 times a day for 45 minutes, that's just not gonna happen. I'm just going through,
for sure.
Trying to entertain people. I'll tell you one more thing. I know you're hella materialistic, and you're gonna have to work hard in life. Flat out.
Yeah, I remember you saying something with the correlation of 4 people who are anywhere from like 4, 13, or 31.
Gotta work.
Yeah, like I just gotta work hard. Like there's no kind of easy way. There's no shortcuts. It's just kind of
No. I had one person tell me that he considers 4 slaves in the Matrix because they just gotta work all day.
I mean, I did get fired from my last job, and the reasoning for it was because I was doing things too quick, and they didn't like me.
Whoa! What type of job do you get fired from? I mean, did you work for the Biden administration?
No.
Why would they fire you for being too quick? I don't understand.
It was a sense of like we can't have you just kind of like doing nothing and like finishing your job in like a few hours and then you have nothing else to do, because it wasn't really like a crazy job or whatever, but it was in a sense of like I always kept moving, walking. I did.
What type of fucking liberals are you working for,
bro? I have no clue. I genuinely, like, when I heard that, I was kind of like, okay, like I didn't know what to say, because that just sounds kind of absurd, right?
What is your culture? What is your culture?
Well, I'm from
you're a white dude. Like, what are you?
What do you mean? Like, where am I from?
Are you Asian, Latino, white dude? What are you?
No, I'm white. Yeah, I'm Canadian.
Okay, so you're Canadian. Yeah. Okay, so you're a soft white dude.
But I have a European.
I'm sorry. I had to say that. Listen, people are fucked up nowadays, man. People are extremely fucked up nowadays, and you know what else they're lazy. So if you're born on the 31st, it shouldn't be an issue to outwork their ass.
Which kind of didn't make sense why they would even kind of come up with kind of that kind of an excuse or whatever. Maybe there was something behind the scenes, maybe, but I'm not too sure, like politics or whatnot. Maybe someone had a grudge or something against me or whatnot. But I tend to stick to my.
Sometimes people just don't like you showing them up, man. And if you're doing the job and 50% of the time that everyone else is, then you're making other people look bad.
Well, I came in early 30 minutes every day. And
that's not gonna do. That's not gonna.
I noticed I was able to gain respect off managers quick, but like, for example, the employees there, it was kind of like weird. Like it was kind of
weird, huh?
You just got hired.
What's weird? You're making these people look bad.
Pretty much, basically.
Yeah. So what's weird about that? I mean, you're obviously making them look bad.
You're a
Yeah.
threat to the higher positions too. If somebody's at a higher position, they perceive you as a threat. That's what happened. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, well,
They
that's what I was
do.
aiming for, right?
Well, yeah. Now we're losing listeners. I mean, no offense to you, we lost, almost 10. So I mean,
Yeah,
thanks for
you guys to go, man. Guys to go.
Yep.
Guys to
All
go.
right, guys. Appreciate you guys, though. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Lost 10 listeners. Ooh.
They're starting to drop down that.
Damn.
Gotta
Dude,
nip it in the bud a little bit.
yeah, get a woman up here, man. Get a woman up here, so some
We
of these
just had
fucking
one.
simps will come in
We
here.
got Chelsea. Chelsea is the lone wolf woman right here. So Chelsea, do you want to skip the line, and what do you have to say? Let's let her skip the line. Ladies first.
Thank you.
Go
Can y'all
ahead,
hear
Chelsea.
me?
Nobody
Yeah,
hears
so
what's going on?
we're gonna try to use your voice to get some simps to listen.
Thank you. Hi Gary. Hi Kat. Typically, I always listen. I never really talk in here. So I had a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you were saying how like the birth rate in America is like really low, and I was wondering like since everyone's now, when will that number come up?
Oh, I don't think that's ever gonna come up. That's most likely why they have the floodgates with the immigrants open. It's never been open like this before. We're having like 2.5 illegals come in through the Mexican border from Guatemala, Brazil. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And you know what? Those people work hard, so it's not really that big of a thing. But the reason they're letting them in is because, a lot of those people with those, and especially those boosters, they're probably not going to be around within 10 years.
Wow.
I mean, that is what it is, man. Now, I personally think that, some people who took the first and they were smart enough not to get any boosters, maybe they have a better chance. But I mean, if you're triple, shit, your number one thing on your mind should be a fucking will.
Yeah, and then go to Disney World and just enjoy the last couple of years of your life.
Yeah, that's what I would do, man. If people are asking me if I'm vaxxed, and obviously there's different social economic things, but if I'm and I can afford to take time off, I'm doing one of two things. One, I'm being a terrorist, or two, I'm just enjoying life. And, I'm either going to get even, or I'm just going to go on the beach and just relax until whenever. Now, if you don't have the money, obviously you still got to put in work. But yeah, I mean, Kat, you can imagine which one I would be.
Okay. The reason why I wanted to speak too, because you said Life Path 3s have to open their mouthpiece. And my birthday is December 5th, 1993.
I mean, when I hear your voice, it sounds pleasant to the ears.
Okay.
And because of that, you just have to listen. You're funny in public. I don't need to know that. But I know you're funny as hell. You just need to build the confidence to do it in front of strangers. That's going to be always the issue. Can you do it in front of people you don't know? And I'll give you an example. When I was coming up, 2003, 2004, I'm in the elevator. What's your birthday? I'm in the line. What's your birthday? I'm in the gas station. What's your birthday? People thought I was fucking sick, but guess what? I needed practice. And I did that stuff religiously, 10 times a day. You think someone just gets this good by accident? I was on it. Like white on rice. I was on it. And if you want to maximize your abilities, obviously you know how to flirt. You know how to do that real well. So, obviously you need to get in public settings and learn how to debate. Because I'll give you an example. And again, this is going to hurt some women's feelings, but a woman's body is a depreciating asset. It's just facts. When you look at women, the ones who make it big, it was because of their looks. That's how they get in the door. but not all of them stay there. The ones who stay in the game are like Brittany Rayner, because she has a mouthpiece. So if you want to have longevity, it's not just about who has the better body, who looks the better, because there's always going to be someone younger, there's always going to be someone firmer, there's always going to be someone better looking. No matter what you look like, there's always going to be someone better. But if you have that ability to talk, to convince people, it really doesn't matter, because you have something more unique than just a pretty face. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it really does. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Yeah, and the thing is, people these days always want an easy way out. You can't beat that 10,000 hours put in. You can't cheat the grind. You got to get what
No,
you put
you
in.
really can't, man. I mean, not to use you as an example, Cap, but you think this guy was anywhere near as good as this even 6-7 months ago? Not even close. Dude's a beast on here now. Why? Because he put in work.
Yeah, I looked at the
He
old
put
recordings.
in work.
Those old recordings were kind of cringe. I was like, yeah, we got to delete this. No, but anyway, man, it is what it is, man. You can't cheat the grind. You gotta put in the hours. You get what you put into it. A lot of people are rent seeking, looking for easy get rich quick schemes, crypto, stocks. You gotta put in the work. This is how it goes. It is what it is. All right, up next, I think we got King Bean. Go ahead, King Bean.
Hey, can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Oh,
I'm just joking. Go ahead.
All right. So I want to ask, I'll just ask one question, but I found you in December, and I was very interested in this stuff. I was doing a lot of research, and I had a lot of questions on my mind. I was waiting to talk to you for a while, but I guess the only question I'll ask right here is I was born on March. By the way, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I was born on March, so that's the third month. Does that have any significance? Three's the number of communication. Does that have anything to do with anything?
No.
All right. All right. Okay. I guess that's it. Thanks.
Wow, you gave up quick.
Yeah, he's tapped out.
I mean, damn, dude. They didn't even put that grip on tight, and you're already tapping.
Yeah, that's like that Conor McGregor or Cowboy match. I mean, he just knee in the face. It's over.
Wow. All right,
Yeah.
who's next?
All right, well, up next we're gonna have
down the listener after that. Down the listener.
We're gonna skip everybody. And Airlogic, do you want to come up? Airlogic, I see you down here. If you want to speak, please come up if you want to. And see how you feel. How'd your year go?
Airlogic ain't gonna give us a monologue till that kitty comes.
But he was in here. He was in here during his end of the year, though.
No, I know. I'm just saying the big monologue's coming right after.
Okay, we gotta wait 3 days then, guys.
All you gotta do is ask him to talk about Democrats.
Okay, yeah, that'd be a good one. If you guys would have a 33-hour spaces, if you guys talked about.
Do you know he might be the only person in GG33 more right wing than me?
Is that possible? Is that really possible? Oh,
nah.
Man. Oh man! All right, let's see. Up next, we're gonna go with SH28 with the dragon up picture. Go ahead, SH28. Great. Yeah, I think so too. Yup, I watched the show too. Yup, a lot of hidden meetings. And yeah. All right. Oh yeah, there you are. Go ahead. Go SH28. Go ahead.
So I have my birthday is April 22nd, 2000, and next year I did the math for it. I'm gonna have a personal 33-6 year. So what should I be doing to maximize that?
How do you want to affect the world?
Well, firstly I want to help my family, and just do good for the world, I guess.
I mean, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to your number one mission to help the fam, or number one mission to get a couple more views?
I guess improve people's lives.
I mean, end climate change, save the whales. Make sure
in what way do you want to improve people's lives?
through like helping them, I guess, gain knowledge like the way you do. Like just
Yeah, I actually do a lot of gatekeeping.
yeah, you do that.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I am the definition of yin yang. I've released more free original, a key word, free original information than anyone else. I mean, you could put all the people combined in my profession, and I've done more than them in the past 20 years. At the same time, ask any GG33 gold member. Everyone thinks I give away too much until they actually join, don't they, Kat?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's 1000% true. I've been following you for a while now. I guess let me ask another question. So, my family wanted to like move to Texas, and they were looking to like sell my house. Would it be a good idea to sell it before like the market crash that would happen?
If you can, yeah.
Okay. Got you. And yeah, that'll be it for now.
Yeah, we're starting to lose.
All right. Yeah, starting to lose listeners. You know, Kat, when you start to notice we're losing listeners, just cut them off. That's their hook time. Time to go.
Yeah,
time
go
to
down.
go.
No, bro, go down as a listener.
Down as listener. Down as listener. As a matter of fact, man, these new speakers better come in hard.
Yeah, because some of it's like monotone. It's just like, oh, yeah, that's all I wanted to ask. Does this do you think the whales? It's like what? Anyway, I think up next we have Exanti, the creator. Go ahead, whatever's on your mind, man.
Hello, guys. I want to say thank you for the information, Gary, Wisecat, and Aaron. I would just like to ask for a reading.
I'm not psychic, brother. What's your birthday?
1997, the 10th and 15th.
Okay. 10th, 15th? So you're born on the 15th?
Yeah, I'm born on the 15th.
Yeah, so your life is to be of service to others, whether it be your family, most likely, or associates and friends around you. People always come to you for guidance, for help, and you know that's basically you're caught in the matrix. You're here to basically help your families and others, whether you want to or not. Is regardless.
Yeah, and I see the number, and I notice like I'm a 33 life path, and
you're a 33-6. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're a 33-6.
Yeah.
There's a difference between a 33-6. Then there's a difference between the 33, and there's a difference between 33s who are snakes. I will say this once. I will say this again. 33 AD was a snake year. Snakes are the only true fucking 33s. Now, all you guys can definitely tap into energy, and I consider you guys all my people. But there's a reason I elevated Roger above everyone else, because he's a fucking 33 snake. I make no qualms about it either.
One last thing. What advice would you give me?
Watch out for them hoes.
Okay, Gary. Thank you.
I'm just kidding, man. Go ahead. Tough fucking crowd, man.
Yeah, something about this day in particular. It's just like, really? What is going on?
Crowd. No, what was your question, sir?
What advice would you give me in life, like at the stage I am right now?
Yeah.
That's a pretty broad question. My advice, considering what happened to people this decade, would probably be very clear. Never trust the government. That's the best advice I can give you. Never trust them, ever. Even if it seems like they're trying to help you, they're trying to fucking screw you.
Okay, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
so
good
much.
day, sir. All right, Kat. What time is this?
Yeah, we lost like a couple of seconds.
I got like fucking 8-9 readings tomorrow, bro. I gotta fucking get some rest. Let's see. Do I have a quick monologue in me?
I hope so.
I don't know. Pick a topic, Kat, and we're gonna end it. Pick a topic.
Oh man, I get to pick the topic. Oh boy, I'm rubbing my hands together like Birdman. Okay, hold on. I gotta really think one. How about your presidential campaign? And anything regarding that. Go.
What happens when people start getting arrested? What happens when my sources start telling me that in April to July, low-level players will start getting arrested for the... That will be a turning point in the charade, in the psyop, which has been the biggest human genocide in human history. And I'm going to make this abundantly clear. If you want justice, not just prosecution in the media, Fauci bad. If you want real justice, if you want people to be held accountable, there's only one person to put your support behind. There's only one person to actually go out there, whether you're in the sun in California or in the snow of Nevada. There's only one place, and that's GG33. How's that, Kat?
You murdered that closing monologue, man. Bars. I mean, there's nothing else to say. This has been a GG33 production. This is Gary the Numbers Guy. This is Wisecat. Thank you for coming to our spaces. Details up in the pin tweet for readings. You know who we are. No introduction no longer necessary. Thank you for all the support. We're out, basically. Ebooks are up there. All details are up in the pin tweet, and this is playbackable. That's not even a word, but again, it's like I can get away with that. Everybody have a good